last left off, the players ran away crying, tears and screaming and nightmares. Um, okay, well, not quite
But
that bad.
minimally number of them were killed by
That's
hags.
right. So what happened is you guys were you leaving Barovia because you were told that, of course, Chuck was a love interest of Strahd, and they said go to Valakai and go to the chapel there that they may be able to protect Chuck from Strahd. So on your way there, they gave you general directions. On your way there, you met some of the gypsy folk. I think they're called something different in here, obviously, because of
This,
copyright
this,
reasons.
yeah,
Vistani,
Stan. Yeah.
the Vistani.
Byzantium.
And then you party with them a little bit, and there was a little Madame Eva gave, gave you your fortune.
Yep.
Um, and she seems to think that you people are quite important. I'd like to note that people haven't come into Barovia for like a decade or two. Um, and usually when they do come in, it's few and far between, except Vistani, who can come and go as they please, which you found out a little bit later. But then you were heading along the place, and you did actually meet of another Vistani who told you about the story, how Strahd was, when he was, pre-vampire days, his life was rescued by the Vistani. So when he turned into the Count Strahd that everyone knows now, that he still has some sort of a, honor system with the Vistani. So of all things that you have seen with Strahd is he's actually an honorable person. You know, um, well, if you tell somebody, hey, you're going to be my groom no matter what, I don't know how honorable that is, but he has his own sense of honor. Let's put it that way. Um,
Yeah.
and then you guys were loving them dream pies, thinking that was pretty cool. Nice little, nice little LSD meat pie at the end of the night. And he came across a windmill that's where the pies were being made. He came across old Granny's daughters, who were not quite young themselves, and you found to the horrible truth that they were in fact made from children. So you, as being the reluctant cannibals, as you were, thought that this is probably a bad idea, and you tried to take on the two daughters. And then it didn't take long before old Granny, who was named Magatha, also appeared. But you were overwhelmed by the three night hags. You barely escaped with your lives, and you ran away, leaving the children to their fate.
Hmm.
That was accurate, right?
Yep, that's us.
That's
I was a frog.
you're a frog.
That that was part of the reason for the running away. Yep.
It's funny. I was watching some YouTube videos about should DMs do recaps, and depending on what professional DM does what. I mean, it's kind of funny. Matt Mercer, of course, probably the most famous DM.
Hmm.
Uh, he doesn't do them because he feels that the player should, be interested in the story. Well, Matt, your players are paid to be there, and you guys and his players also they do quite a lot of episodes within a couple, like a weekend. So they just probably
Yeah.
just had their thing. So that's a pile of crap. I believe it was what's his name, the boss for WotC there. Uh,
Chris Perkins.
No, not Chris Perkins. He
Chris.
actually he does a recap, and good for him. He actually is a fan of the recap. It's the other one. Damn, if I remember his name all of a sudden. Not Chris Perkins, but the other one.
Mm,
You know what I'm talking about?
what does he look like?
Guy with glasses. Really
Uh,
close cut hair. He's like the
It's
boss.
okay.
What's this?
I like it, but I
Yeah,
mean, like, if I was playing like all day on Saturday and then playing on Sunday, I think it would be a little unnecessary. But
yeah.
because we only play once a week
Crawford.
each campaign,
Matt
it's
Crawford. Yeah.
nice.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
yeah. Matt Crawford, what he does is he gets the players to do the recap. And I remember there's a DM
Close.
that I was a player in, and this DM would do that as well. And I was stressed. Like nobody wanted to be called upon to be the the
Yeah.
person that did the recap
Really?
because he would actually give bonuses or penalties depending on what your recap was. And I understood, and Jeremy Crawford does the same thing, right?
Jeremy Crawford.
And I understood what he was trying to do with it, to make sure players keep the notes and stuff like that. But on the other side of that screen, as a player in that game, I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. I found it stressful. And you know what? Especially in a game like this, you guys are going to be stressed enough. Well, let's not do that for the recap.
Yeah, I'm here for a good time.
That's right. I'm here
I like
for a.
keeping notes, so I keep pretty good notes and I review them, so it wouldn't bother me to be honest. But I can
Yeah,
see why you do it.
yeah, yeah. So that's why I do the recapped. And it's also, I hate to admit it, it's to make sure that I remember what the hell's going on too. I
Yeah.
mean, usually I
Mhm.
am an hour before the game. I'm going through all my notes and so on before the game. So I'm up on it, so to speak. But it's still good for me to realize, what the heck are you guys gonna do again? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
All right, so you're on the old Slavish road heading towards Vallaki. As a reminder, if Sirenscape is too loud, you just go into the playlists button, and all you have to do is touch the Sirenscape one, either like up or down. It doesn't even have to be down. Move it a little bit and put it back in the center, and the volume will right itself. I don't know
Yep.
why, but it's just the way the add-on's made, I guess.
Hmm.
But, so you don't have
All
to
right.
turn it down to like nothing. You just have to just touch it a little bit, and the volume will go to a regular amount.
This is the right way, right? Go through the pathway.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Is
To the
that it?
Hmm.
north there is Lake Zarovich. It's quite a large lake. But I mean, that's the thing is they gave descriptions of how you could see the lake from all the way up Old Bull Grinder, yet they're talking about how mists are in the land and you can't see very far. So a little
Yeah.
bit of inconsistencies there. So, oh no, you see a road sign.
Yes. Let me know if I'm going too fast here.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I see the. I think we're getting close.
Okay,
Hey, we
that's
made
good
it.
enough. We'll stop you there as I will take you to the Vallaki gates. And I will put you guys on the Vallaki gates. And there's going to be a couple of guards over here on the other side
Ooh.
of the gate.
Oh,
Uh,
they don't look hostile, right?
no, no, but the gates are shut. The gates are definitely closed. And they do see you obviously coming from the mist. It's getting close to nightfall, but the sun has not dropped. Not that you can, I mean, you don't see that it's always cloudy, but you also know
Yeah.
when it's daytime and nighttime.
Are these wolf heads on like stakes or something?
Yeah, actually, the gates they do have wolf heads stuck on stakes. You're absolutely right. So obviously the Starks were here.
Yeah.
They already had their wedding.
Yep.
Um,
I think Chuck's our talker, right?
well, it's gonna have to be somebody else. And the
Yeah.
guards are there, and they're like, "All right, state your purpose and tell us why you're here."
We've come from the village of Barovia. The burgermeister there told us to we should head over here.
So you
Uh,
came from Barovia. Why did the Burgermaster say to come here?
We had attracted unwanted attention in town.
So you got in trouble in Barovia, and so basically the burgomaster kicked you out, and you're making your way here. Is that correct?
No. He thought we ended up here by mistake, and he thought we might be able to find a way to leave over here
You ended up here in the city of Valakay as a
in this
mistake.
plane, in this
This
realm.
plane, this
Yep.
realm.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mists took you? Is that what you're
Yes.
understanding? Okay, it's been a long time
Exactly.
since we
Yes.
had one of those. Um, and why did the burgomaster of Barovia say that you should come here?
Well, it's just that there might be some more options for us to figure out how we're going to get home here, because it's a bigger town. We're also looking to
Okay.
buy a toy from a guy named Blinsky.
Blinsky. Yeah. I don't know why you would want to buy his creepy ass toys, but yeah. Blinsky's in here. Okay. This sounds good. So, what I'll need to do is your weapons will need to be registered. Um, I mean, you're allowed to keep the weapons. We understand, Barovia is a dangerous place, and plus, um, any sort of protection against the devil, if he ever is to come, is a good thing. But we do need to, of course, register them. So, I'd like you to show all your weapons, please, and your full names, and we'll take note of them.
Sounds good.
Good.
Uh, we also like to know, what is your opinion of Strahd?
We really don't know him, but it doesn't seem like he's never a fan of oppressive overlords. So
Okay, that's good. That's good. Um, we'll open up the gates here. James will go through your weapons and your names and descriptions. And just like to give you some of the laws here. Once inside, the mention of the name Strahd is strictly illegal, even in written form. Know that even now, as I say the name, it is the last time you will hear it within the gates. Instead, if you must refer to the aforementioned individual, you will refer to him simply as the Devil. This noble town holds a festival each week in honor of the residents' general merriment and continued support of the burgomaster, Baron Vargas Valakovich. As guests of Valakay, you will not be required to aid in the preparation for our festivals. However, your attendance and participation in each and every festival is absolutely mandatory for the length of your stay. Failure to attend will be in strict opposition to Valakian law. The next great Valakian festival, the Festival of the Blazing Sun, will be held in 3 days' time in the town square. Failure to comply with any Valakian law will mark you as criminals to our city, and you will be punished as such in accordance to our justice system. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them. By the way, I will copy paste that blurb. It was a
Yeah, I
lot.
was gonna say that
It's a
that
lot.
was a fair
Knowing
amount.
knowing the laws, good thing.
Yes.
And
Uh,
they're going over your weapons. I'm curious, are you guys actually showing all of your weapons? Giving actual descriptions of your names?
yeah, I am.
Okay.
Bullet cutter.
Kelsa is going to hold up her quarterstaff and scimitar, but leave her paws velveted.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Going through the stuff. Gets to Veneri. Is Veneri going to also, I haven't heard from you, so are you saying your name and showing the weapons?
as I will comply with their rules.
Okay.
Tell them my full name and
Oh, okay. As you're showing all the weapons, they look at the interest of that longsword you have, and they mark down that the hilt has a um, windmill motif on the hilt of it. I don't know if you remember that, but you took that longsword from the Death House, and it
Yeah.
had a windmill
yes.
form on it. So they definitely mark that down. And they're like, "All right, please remember, once you're in the city, Be happy, because joy keeps the devil away.
Good advice, man.
And we will not talk about the devil.
Okay, so you guys are outside getting into the city of Vallaki. Some of the people, the residents there, they're quite, you know, they look at you and they kind of, scurry away. But some of them have big smiles on their face. In fact, kind of fake and forced smiles. But there's a lot more people here, and they're a lot happier, whether they like it or not, happier than in the village of Barovia.
Before we leave the guards, can we ask them if they know where there's a good place to stay, like an inn or?
A good place to stay would be the Blue Water Inn. That's about in the center of town. Over here.
All right.
All right.
All right, we want to work our way towards the inn for now.
Yep.
It's night, right? It's getting to be night.
It's getting close to nightfall, yes.
Gals is going to try and emit a low purry noise, so that because she realizes people might not appreciate a grinning cat, but a purring cat is always a happy cat.
People find a Cheshire cat creepy.
Yeah.
Just gonna, as we're walking, keep a lookout for anything that might appear exceptionally odd, or Blinsky's toy shop. Or
You're looking for Blinsky's toy shop as well? Okay.
Just
sounds good.
Not just looking at the shops or the people.
Okay. This area here, it looks like the town square down in that area.
Do you want to check it out before we go to the inn, or do you want to go to the inn first?
Oh, that's good. Let's go and check it out.
Yeah, so we'll take a gander down through the square.
Down at the town square. That sounds exciting. Let's see here.
Statue in the middle there. Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting a map.
I've made a lot of maps between last week and now, by the way. Just a heads up with that.
Cool.
So where am I? This is the Vallaki and the town square. Yeah, the shops and homes that... Okay, someone's phone.
Sorry,
Can I answer that? Or?
Granddaughter's tablet. No.
Okay, where was I? The shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. There is in the square you see a row of stocks over here.
Yep.
And they're locked, in which several men, women, and children wearing crude plaster donkey heads. Instead of the peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posted proclamations. I will copy-paste the proclamation in chat.
Jeez.
And as you guys are reading that proclamation, some guards are coming by and taking down those proclamations and putting up new ones.
Yeah, because they said the Festival of the Blazing Sun. There we go.
Paint her shine.
They have a sense of humor.
Well.
Is this statue of the Baron? Does it say who it is?
The statue. They made a big
Seemed like
note
a good
about the
idea an hour
statue.
ago.
Yeah, and, well, the thing is that this isn't. There's nothing written about the statue other than what.
Okay. Big man looking west.
Oh wait, no wait. Okay, most of the Valakians have no idea whom the statue of the square represents. Hey, okay, good. The burgomaster claims it is Boris Valakovich, his ancestor and the town's founder. But there's no, I mean,
No proof.
no one believes him because there's no noticeable family residence. So no one actually knows who the heck that statue's for.
Wow, and you didn't even make us roll history for that.
No, I know. Normally I do, right? History, the skill check I actually ask for the most, other than perception.
And these are real people in the
Mm-hmm.
stocks?
Yep, they're in donkey masks.
Can I ask one of the people what they did to get in there?
A variety of different things, really. Most of the time, they probably weren't happy. And you have to be happy in this town. Happy makes the devil go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be a
How do you
variety of
be
things. Could be speaking out against the Baron, and I would recommend you not to do that. Or do some sort of unhappy thing.
Yeah.
I'd be happy not to do anything unhappy.
I'd be happy not to be an ass. Alright.
Continuing on,
Are we
you?
allowed to talk to them?
Well, you can throw things at them and ridicule them.
But that wouldn't make me happy.
Well, it should make you happy.
Yeah.
These people were not happy, and so they're being punished for not being happy, which should make us happy.
They happy now?
They will be soon.
All right.
Can I tickle one of them?
I like it. Go ahead. Tickle them. That should be enough
I'm gonna
to make them happy.
tickle.
All right,
Yeah, there
man,
you go.
woman, or child that are stuck in the stocks. Which one are you going to torture?
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tickle a child. I want to see a child
Tickle a
laugh.
child. All right,
Always a
you
good.
tickle the children so they're laughing and crying at the same time inside of her donkey mask.
All right.
Always good to hear the laughter of children.
Anybody in these vendor stalls?
No, that's just it's just kind of a map representation of it. So the Vols are those are kind of closed for tonight. Well, it's getting again close to nightfall, right?
Gals, we should happily make our way to somewhere which happily might sell some beer and a bed.
Milk. And flies.
Yes. Although in this happy, happy place,
All right, so you're gonna head to you find the Blue Water Inn. Okay, let's take you to the. Look, I've already used like 3 maps already tonight, guys. No problem.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's see, get you in.
Or really.
Well, yes, this town of Vallaki as well. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know what? I'm not going to put Chuck on the board anymore because unless it's needed. Let's see. I should have some blue. Where is my? Blue Water Inn. Okay. Gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall.
A blue waterfall. Wasn't that like a waterfall on one of our cards? Maybe not. Look to the west, find water aglow with the light of the sun.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just go in and see if we can arrange for a room or 2.
Okay. Damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east, which is what you just came into. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hang above the bar and rest on the tables. Resting on the tables, bathe the room in dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques.
All right, let's go up to the barkeep.
All right, it's a woman with dark hair with gray streaks in her hair. What can I get you, boys? And my lady cat.
Do you keep milk, cream?
She kind of chuckles a little bit. It's not cold, but we do have some goat's milk.
Excellent. I'll take 2 saucers, please.
2 saucers.
And
She
I'll have
chuckles.
one in a cup, in a mug.
You also want goat's milk. All right.
Yeah. Do you have any rooms available?
Absolutely. We definitely have some rooms available. There are going to be about, because for some reason I don't have it right directly in front of me. It's going to be about 5 silver each. And then you hear from on the other side, that's preposterous. Look, they're newcomers. We can't charge them. And he comes over and he clasps Veneria on the back. You are obviously not from around here, so you're probably bewildered, and you don't understand this land. Well, then, it would be a crime, an absolute crime, for us to charge you for anything. At this point, the barkeep kind of rolls her eyes, but still has a hint of a smile on her face.
Well, we don't mind paying. We're happy to pay our way.
Yeah, and the barkeep is like, we're never going to make ends meet if you keep giving away things for free, giving things away for free, Irwin. But we must. Come on, look at them. They're tired, they're cold, and by the light of their eyes, it looks like they've seen some horrors. And how can't they? In Barovia. By the way, I'm going to show you the family. You've met the wife and the husband there, and the 2 children are kind of like also here. They're not exactly, running the place or nothing like that, but they're running around.
They did an excellent job of posing for the family portrait. I mean,
Didn't
really, how do you get that?
What's the wife's name?
The wife's name is, damn it, where the heck is she? There's Irwin and they keep talking about
Sorry.
Irwin. I know there's a wife's name. Oh, damn it. Okay, sorry about that. I know I read all this,
Okay.
and here I am trying to. There's Brom and Bray, the boys.
That's all right. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. So.
Yeah.
Danica.
If it's
Thank
important,
you.
it'll
God damn
get
it, Danica. Like, I did read it just recently. Danica and Irwin. So Danica is she's the wife who is giving you the room, so to speak.
All
I'm going
right.
to turn to him and say greetings and introduce myself. My name is Veneria Headstorm, and we are here to visit. We appreciate your offer of room and board, but you're honorable, and wouldn't feel quite right taking a room for nothing. And we hope that, we'd love to see you guys flourish in these dismal times.
Danica's like, see, Irwin, some people, they want to make sure that we're taken care of. And Irwin goes like, all right, I'll make you a deal, good sir. The first night is on me. After that, if you want to stick around, then I'll let you pay.
You know, sounds like a fair trade. But
But I
we
think
will,
we'd love for you to regale us with stories of the land because you're right, we're new. Maybe we don't know what we don't know. So any information would be
Yeah.
When
most
did you
most
get
helpful.
here?
A week ago? It's been a week, right?
A week.
to
A
this town, we just arrived.
a half elf in one of the at one of the tables. It's like, uh, I can help them out with that if you want. I know you guys are busy. Oh yes, of course. Come here. Unfortunately, he is right. I am a little busy, but this over here is Rictavio. He's been staying with us for quite some time. And
Rictavio.
Oh,
Rictavio. And Rictavio bows and he says, he's been around, quite some time. So he's a bit of a traveler. I can actually, can I show you a picture of Rictavio? I don't know if I can. That's the thing when I removed so many add-ons. Some of my things I can't seem to do very well. Anyway, he is definitely an older half-elf. Quite dressed quite
Okay.
well.
All right.
Come,
Well,
come,
well
sit,
met.
oh,
newcomers. Here,
Yeah.
and he actually moves from the small individual table that he had to a larger table so he can sit down.
may I
Yep.
buy you
Oh,
a drink, sir?
Oh, I have one right now, but considering that uh, he's managed to get a hold of you and say that all of your drinks are free for today, you know what? I'll take you up on it.
Come and sit down, boys.
So what have you? So you're just into town. The mist took you, I guess.
Yes, the
correct.
mist just brought
Yes.
us into the
Yeah.
land.
Don't you find it kind of strange how the mists take us and then we're stuck here, yet the Vistani, and he kind of spits a little bit, they get to come and go as they please.
How long have you been here, sir?
Oh, I've been here for a while. I'm actually a carnival owner, and I'm looking for people to, people in events, or not events, people with talents to be able to join my little carnival. But which way did you come in?
From the village of Barovia, down the old
Barovia.
Slavic road. Ran into some
Ah,
trouble at the windmill.
the windmill. Oh, bull grinder.
Yep.
Yeah. Those those pies are quite tasty. I'd never like to know what was in them, but they're a good escape. Definitely a good escape. So what brought you here to Valaki?
It
Trying
seemed a
to,
happier place.
yep.
Isn't it
Trying
though?
to trying to find a way to get ourselves home.
It'd be interesting to see if you can find a way. That would be interesting at all. Well, while you're in Valaki, or Velike, I think it's actually maybe Velike. I think it's Velike. Velike, make sure you just keep your head down. There's obviously a little bit of issues here. The Baron wants to make sure everyone's happy, and that's not always. He thinks that keeping everyone happy keeps the devil at bay. I personally think it's nothing to do with that, and maybe their ban on the Vistani. They don't let any Vistani into this town, which is probably a
Oh,
good thing, as you probably already know. They're all Strahd spies. But I believe there's a noblewoman in the town that also isn't particularly happy with the Baron. She actually speaks the devil's name in public, and was openly against the Baron. So it's almost like an interesting powder keg here, just ready to explode.
So when he told us about the Vistanis and he said they're all Strahd spies, did he actually say Strahd or did he say the devil?
He said Strahd.
Okay. I'm going to point that out to him. I noticed you didn't say devil. You said another thing. Was
Oh,
that
yes, right. The laws that are supposed to make sure that we don't take his, speak his name and the devil shall appear and all that corporate garbage.
yeah?
You're not going
By
to
inter.
rat me out, are you?
Oh no no no
Mm.
no.
He said, of course, with this like a slight grin on his face, knowing you wouldn't.
Yeah.
So you think that
So
you're going to
what?
find a place to? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'll
I was
see
filling
if you
empty
had any
space,
more
Dan. I would
information.
prefer
I know.
if you came up with stuff.
Uh, what was that about the noble again? You were
Sorry.
mentioning a noble. You were mentioning a noble a minute ago. A
Yes.
noble woman.
Yes. The lady. Um, God damn it.
Lady, goddamn it.
Yeah. Not Gaga. Uh, yes, Lady Fiona Watcher. She's a noblewoman in the city who speaks out against the Baron. But because she's a noblewoman, the Baron can't just arrest her and put her in the stocks like he would anyone else that spoke up against him.
What are your feelings on the Baron?
I don't think that
I do.
forcing everyone to be happy is what keeps the devil at bay. As I said, I think it's. I mean, some of the things he's done right, like keeping those dirty Visani out. Other than that, I think what he's doing is repressive.
Okay.
Where might we find this noble lady if we so wish to talk to her?
Well, in her manner, I wouldn't. I don't know if walking up and knocking on her door is a good idea. I think you would probably have to wait to be invited. And why would she invite you?
Well, we can be quite useful, and in doing small chores and favors.
I have a
Uh,
feeling if you're staying in
Mm.
town for a while, that if she's interested in you, she will request you to see her.
Or if there's
uh,
some place maybe we could maybe cross paths with her. You know, um,
I
Uh,
think he just suggested we're going to meet her anyway.
yeah.
yeah.
Let me ask you another question here. We're also looking for a hunter of hunters, a mighty hunter. And have you any idea where
a
a
mighty
person?
hunter. Can you be more specific?
No, just a very hunter with a except excellent reputation.
You must be speaking of Rudolf von Richten. You must be the monster hunter.
Oh, yeah, a monster hunter. Okay.
Yes, he's quite famous. He's
Do you know where he
he
resides?
travels the lands and yeah, he there's not a if he sets his sights on whatever strange beast, it be a werewolf or a vampire spawn, he definitely takes it down.
Okay, but you don't know where he moves around a lot.
He moves around a lot, so you never know. You might run into him.
Um, what about anything? What about like a House of the Dragon? That ring any bells?
No, but curious, why are you hunting for the hunter?
Someone told us he might be able to help us get out of here.
Someone?
Oh, a rumor we heard it in the tavern in Barovia.
Oh, well, he is quite famous, so yeah, I could see that. So why do you think this Rudolf van Richten can help you leave this land if he is just a monster hunter?
Well, we don't have any real leads, so I'm just going on, what we heard again, a rumor in the tavern in Barovia that we should seek him out because he was one of the powers in the land, and he might know a way out.
Interesting.
I'm obviously I've sensed his distaste for the Vistani, and I don't want to clue him in that the woman told us. So.
Yep. Might be a good idea.
You said you ran a circus. Tell us of it.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just right now. It's just me and my couple of animal acts, right? Currently, so I'm just looking to build it up again. So,
Ah.
and I find being
Will
at
you
an
be
inn for a while, you get a lot of different people coming through, and it might spark my interest.
will you be performing in the upcoming festival?
Oh, good lords, no. I mean, I guess I'll have to attend because it's mandatory. But no, I haven't got enough. Nor one, I wouldn't partake in such uh, bullocks. And two, I don't really have enough, you know, enough acts to actually put on any sort of show yet.
I see. And what type of animals do you keep?
Well, I got my in my caravan. Well, not here, obviously, but in my wagon that I've stored away. I got a little tigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a monkey, but I met a poor unfortunate soul who just seemed so lonely as a toy maker, and seemed so lonely I couldn't help but give him my monkey so he could have a friend.
This toy maker is Blinsky, I'm assuming.
Blinsky, you've heard of him?
What do we have?
Yes, it was him. Yes, Gadolf Blinsky. Yes, so Piccolo, my monkey,
Eh.
he's now with him to make him maybe hopefully a little bit happier, and none of this false happiness that the burgomaster wants everyone to have, but to give him a friend. His business has been suffering of late.
Why is that?
Because his toys are downright creepy, but no one has the heart to tell him.
Has nothing to do. Not children are disappearing or anything like that, right?
I don't think Blinsky has a mean bone in his body. I think the children may be disappearing for other reasons.
Right. Any other than Valakai, any other areas around we should check out?
Well, there's a town to the far west. It is called Krezik. But if you're leaving Valakai, the west, you'll probably want to avoid the Valenti camp that's just outside of town there. Filthy place. Wouldn't want to go in there. But to avoid that place and then head west to Keswick. It's a smaller town than this place, so it's hard to say what you'll find.
Okay. That's all the questions I have. Anyone else have any?
I'm going to kind of yawn and finish my drink.
All right. The family, the one of the boys of the family comes over. Looks like you're tired. Do you want me to show you to your room? And
Yes,
then,
please, young master.
His older brother comes by. Oh, don't let him do it. He'll pick your pocket. I will not. You will now that I've said it.
As long as he doesn't pick his nose.
Which one to use Brahm and which one to use Bray?
I think the older one is Bray. All right. So they lead you upstairs, which is the stairs are up here.
Right.
Actually, wait. Nope. I'm wrong. The stairs are outside, up to the
Oh.
rooms.
Oh,
Yeah, that's actually their family's room. That's where the family lives. Outside, there's a staircase that you can go up to their own room. And they lead you to this door to the south here.
Is this our room? Oh, someone else's room.
oh,
Oh, look, 4 beds. Perfect.
Yeah. All right, let's close this. Thank you, young sirs.
They nod. The older one, goes away. The younger one's still standing there.
tip him a silver piece.
He smiles and he turns and runs.
He's an entrepreneur.
Well, what's our
Oh.
plan here?
Well, my friends, now that we can finally stop grinning.
Yeah.
Oh, my face is starting to hurt.
So in the morning, I think we must seek out the toy maker.
Yeah.
And I will be prepared to speak with his monkey.
Oh, good.
Because that's what we're
Yeah,
worried about.
Find him and maybe just explore the town in general more, see if we can pick up any other stuff.
I agree.
before
So,
Festival.
see if the pricing is more reasonable here than elsewhere.
Yeah, maybe find the Baron, see what he says. Find the Lady Fiona.
Well, I
Sounds
suspect
good.
her ladyship will keep a distance until we have come to her attention.
All right. Get some shut eye.
Okay, now if I remember right, 3 of you are still addicted to dream pies. Am I correct?
I thought I passed the thing. I thought I wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and
thought.
I managed to pass my roll.
Did you? I only remember one person passing the roll, but okay.
Yes, the druid managed to pass a wisdom roll. I'm surprised.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I
Maybe
thought it
the
was
rest of us
I
didn't
thought it was a
pass.
Constitution roll, but okay.
Oh.
Well, you have to make another Constitution. No, wait, you already had the. Did you not already have the night where you couldn't rest and it didn't get a
Yes.
long
Yeah.
rest? Oh, okay,
Yes.
never
Yeah,
mind.
we did
Yeah.
So you've gotten over your
Yeah.
your
Addiction.
withdrawals for children pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you guys can go ahead and do a long rest.
Alright. Oh, sound like a good night's sleep in a bed.
Old guy gets up really early, and he starts doing like hotel room calisthenics just to keep in shape. Where he's like using the chair to do some presses and no body weight.
Okay. As you guys head back down in the tap room, you do see a couple of young men passed out underneath some of the tables. Other than that, the family's there, getting cleaning stuff up from the previous night.
Well, what a joyous return of the sun to you.
Oh, good morning. Don't worry about the two young men underneath the table. That's kind of where they spend most of their nights.
Who are they?
That is.
If it
Damn
doesn't
it.
matter, don't worry
No,
about
it does.
it. Okay.
So that's the Watcher boys. Fiona's two sons.
Ah, the Watcher boys.
Anyway, can I get you breakfast? And it's a new day, and my husband's not awake yet, so I might have to charge you.
Yep.
Yep.
Breakfast sounds good. Are the Watcher boys still asleep?
Yeah, they're still asleep. Let them sleep for a bit. It's actually funny. One of the normal drunks that we get around town, Bluto, he hasn't been seen for a couple of days, but he usually fishes on Lake Zarovich, which is useless because there's no fish there. But that's where he usually is. But we haven't seen him in here. He's usually, sometimes snuggling up to one of those boys because they spend a lot of time here. But they might not be able to soon. We're getting short on wine.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, Irwin has family at the winery, but they had a falling out. They haven't spoken in years, and well, he's worried about the winery because yeah, we haven't had any shipments like about a week, but he hasn't the old that stuffed shirt hasn't swallowed his pride yet to go and see how they're doing.
Is the
Oh, well,
winery there?
family is always difficult.
Right. I mean, look,
Maybe we could.
he's generous to complete strangers that come in here and give our stuff away from free, but family that he's disputed with, he doesn't even go see them.
Is
Well,
the
maybe
winery in
we
town?
Yep.
could check it out for you.
Well, is there a
Is that a
beeping
fire
somebody needs to
alarm?
answer?
Or...
Is there somebody need to answer that beep? Whose beep is that?
Sounds
Huh?
like a...
I think it's Dan's.
Mike? Dan?
Nope, it's not
No.
mine.
Okay.
I,
Okay, it's just a mystery beep coming out of nowhere. Okay. Um, well, I mean, it's not like I can like pay you to go check on the winery or whatever, but if you're going that way, it's south of Kresik. So,
Oh,
if you're
okay.
going that way, by all means, please, check in maybe, see if everything's okay. You guys do
Mm,
look like you're armed enough to deal with any problems.
Sounds good.
sounds good.
Where does Bluto live? Maybe we'll swing by there and make sure he's
Liv, she points to one of the tables. Under there.
okay, and he's not near where or fishing anywhere else.
Well,
Does he have a family?
he doesn't have a family,
Blue.
no.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll eat
All
our
right.
breakfast and head out on the town.
Head out into the town.
going to the
Uh,
toy maker first.
yeah, we should have asked her where the toy maker was. Well, we can
I'm
maybe let
sure we
Tom
can
know.
find our way there. There can't be that many squares. For
So you're
one
just
thing,
going to
this
wander around
place
until you
is...
see Blinsky? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna. I mean, we got all day to do nothing, right? So we may as well do like a loop around the town,
Okay.
looking for Bluto. For
Just town drunk with no description. Yeah, no problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
This area here is clearly a church. The slouching centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps amongst the graves.
Should we see if there's a priest in there? I like to gossip.
Sure.
All right.
Oh. Let's meander on up.
Okay, you see a church. Even though that picture is like a lady, it's actually an older man. And he
All
looks
right.
up. Oh, welcome to the Church of St. Andrew. We don't have a sermon this morning, but all are welcome.
Hmm. Well, good morning,
And,
kind sir.
and
So have you come
Morning,
to
Padre.
pay your respects to the Morning Lord?
absolutely.
Yes. Sit down, do a little quick prayer. Ask if he's. We're gonna tell you, Father. We're. Can I call you Father? Sorry,
Sure.
I'm Molokai. What's your name?
I am Father Lucian Petrovich.
Father Lucian.
And
Okay.
this boy here is a altar boy, about 10 years old. He is, damn it, a young boy.
Okay,
He
that's
has a
fine.
name. Yeska.
Yes. We're new in town, Father. We just got here last night, so we're just making our rounds, exploring the town. Any news? Anything going on lately? Anything exciting?
I believe there's a sun festival or something
Well,
this week.
yes, we saw the signs, rain or shine.
That's right.
Of
How a
of course, the
festival of the
Baron.
Festival of the Blazing Sun, when sun hasn't appeared in our lands for as long as I've been alive.
One can
How,
only hope that the Morning Lord's blessing will shine upon you, at least in an hour of need.
how was the Wolf Said Jamboree?
Well,
Good time.
it was a jamboree. Yeah, it was. They had wolf heads, and I guess the devil Strahd. Oh, I'm sorry, Morning Lord. The devil didn't arrive this week, so I guess it's working. Guess we're now safe for another week.
Does the Baron hold many festivals?
Every week, every week.
Mm,
That does seem many.
It does, doesn't it? But so far, the devil hasn't come to town, so to speak, for well, probably about a century. So,
wow.
and the Baron's father did very similar things. So, can't say it's not working, I guess.
Yeah. I guess the devil's in the details, right?
Mm.
Seem to have some hesitation and seem like you have some concerns.
Oh, absolutely no, no concerns at all. Sorry, the Baron is a wonderful man. He's thankfully protecting all of our town from the devil, and owe our allegiance to him. Oh, thank the Morning Lord.
Oh, thank him. Is there a calendar of festivals that one may consult to be most prepared for?
Um, I don't think the Baron's wife has invented the next festival yet. It will probably soon be
Ah,
invented shortly after this one.
Wow.
excellent, excellent.
What's the Baron's wife's name?
Uh,
Is it Lady Fiona?
what? No. That. Wow, you haven't been around town. Lady Fiona and the Baron Vargas aren't exactly seeing eye to eye
Oh,
at
okay.
all. No. No, no, no. The Baroness is Lady Lydia Petrova.
Lady
Petrovna. Everything's Russian here, right?
Yeah.
Petro
Lydia
I was just thinking that.
Romanian. Romanian. Yes. Um.
No,
What
she
what
kind of organizes the festival, gets all the people together to get the festival going, and then it's the Baron that of course leads it.
what is Lady Fiona's issue with the Baron?
Um, well, I don't know if I really want to get into town politics. I mean, I've heard you don't want to mix politics with the church.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could talk about the weather instead.
Well, it's pretty misty out. I'd say it's overcast. Might rain later.
All right.
Okay, I know it was 2 weeks ago, but do you guys recall why the burgomaster of Barovia sent you to this town?
Do.
Like,
I can tell
otherwise,
you,
why are
no,
you
I don't
here?
remember.
Okay, clearly you don't, because clearly the three of you do not remember. That's why I thought I had better bring it up.
Yeah, I don't remember if we had to bring
Church
it
of
up.
Wallachia seek help from Count.
I
Or from.
seek help from the count. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Notes are
that's uh,
probably
that's the
poor.
quality. Yeah, that's the quality of the notes I took at that time of the night.
Right. So you should go see the
Uh,
count. Got it.
yeah, I have. Yeah, that we when after the count came in and he said he was in love with Chuck, that we should go to Balaki
The
and look for
church.
help. Yeah,
Did
Yeah.
help from?
he didn't. I don't
He
remember
did.
what he said.
He did.
Uh,
He did
Yeah.
say. I even brought it up in the recap the about an hour ago.
wow.
That's
Really? Okay.
probably because we don't have the person who got hit on who would be extra memorable. I
Yeah.
do have a
Go
happy
for it.
note about Lancelot the dog here, but hey.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, and Mary came in, but her dog was named
Oh,
Gertrude. So yeah, I don't know who we're supposed to talk to from.
Okay.
the priest,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right then. So what are you guys up to?
That's
Good. Let's
good for us. Yep,
I want to check out the graveyard.
absolutely.
So the father Lucian's like, so you're new here, but yet you know someone who's been buried here.
No.
Yeah, sure.
So
Graveyards are so filled with wildlife. One could never know if there might be a morning lark who is willing to sing a song and tell us of many things.
I don't know if we have many morning larks here, but there's plenty of ravens. I won't stop you. I just find the door's there. I just find it a little odd that you want to visit a graveyard when you don't know anyone buried there.
Uh,
All time, all of our names fall to the mists of time and are forgotten and are recycled.
yeah. I mean, do you want to come out with his father? You can maybe give us a little
Sure.
history lesson.
Um, certainly. Sure, certainly, of course. Yeah, ask the altar boy to kind of stay behind. So for real, the three of you have no idea why you're in Valaki?
I don't. He. I thought he said to come here because we were. This would be a way for us to get away. That we find more answers here about how to get out back home.
Okay.
Oh, it was to help. I don't.
All right.
I
I
know it
don't
was right
remember.
after he revealed to Chuck that Strahd after it was right after Strahd came in and
Yes. That
told
Strahd
Chuck
is
he was his
interested
undying
in
love.
Chuck, and then the best
Yep.
thing to do was that Barovia was too much under the Count's glare, and
Yeah.
to head to Valakai and take and maybe be protected there in its church.
Oh, okay.
That the church
Hmm.
has protection against Strahd.
Okay. So well, let's let Chuck relay that to the father. Well, that he's I don't want to speak for Chuck about how what he
Our
feels
good
about
friend here, who is such a handsome fellow, has
Okay.
caught the
the devil's eye.
eye.
Oh, so you have been chosen as one of Strahd's consorts?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate. Um, of course, yes, you could stay here. I mean, the devil hasn't been in Valakai for nigh a century. Um, but it may no longer be as safe as it used to be.
Oh dear, why not?
Uh, he's looking around, you know. Um, this place was sanctified by the bones of a saint, the bones of Saint Andril himself. Um, he was he was in the cellar. The bones were in the cellar of this place, and that sanctified this place and kept the devil out. But the bones have recently disappeared.
Really? How long ago?
Not very long ago at all, really. Um, maybe about a week ago. And so this place is it's no longer sanctified. So if the devil really did want to show up, he could.
Any clue where the bones went or who would
Well,
want
like
to remove them?
no one even knew of them, really. I mean, it was just me that knew about them.
And the boy.
Um, yeah, that's true. I guess yeah, my boy knew, but I couldn't imagine that he would. What would he do with a bunch of bones from a saint?
I don't know.
Has was the Baron or his lady aware of this?
Nobody was aware of the bones except for myself, and of course the person who taught me, as well as hence why I taught my boy, because he will one day take my place.
Okay. Um, and how did you? When did you learn that they were gone?
Well, last week when they were not on the altar downstairs.
And you go down to that altar every day, and they're always there. And next
Not
day you
every
came down,
day,
they were just
no, but when I have a something troubling that I want to pray on, I being close to the bones of Saint Andrew helps.
Of course,
Uh,
of course.
can we go down there and maybe look for some clues? Maybe we can help you get them back.
Yes, yes, please, absolutely,
This
yes, come.
All right, let's just finish the cemetery tour first.
Okay. So I don't actually have a map of the cellar. The crypt is a 10-foot square, 5-foot high chamber beneath the chapel. And so he takes you with the boy, takes you down there, and there's an altar there. That's missing? The altar's there, sorry, but there's nothing on it. Yeska's,
Yes.
looks a little uncomfortable.
Can we I realize it's quite barren. But we can sniff around and investigate
Sure, you can do
or
investigation.
proceed.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You don't find anything of note.
I'll roll, but I know I can't.
Hey.
Sorry to disappoint you, but you don't really find anything. Actually, that is actually untrue. I apologize. So there's the normal way to go down,
Yep.
but into it. But you notice that in the ceiling there's a different area where the boards have obviously been removed and replaced.
And point that out to Father Father Lucian.
He finds it, you really have to point it out to him, so to speak, because he really didn't notice before. And he goes, "That's odd. Why would anyone? How could anyone know that they were here, let alone pry the boards loose?"
Cal suggests that we see if we can pop it open and see where it goes.
Exactly.
You can pop it open, and it just it just kind of appears, in a different area in the church. So it's just basically not in the secure area where the priest would know about it, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had anyone seek sanctuary other than ourselves?
No, not recently. The young boy is continuing to look uncomfortable. Feel like
And
I
you?
have to bang a pot here.
And you,
Question.
sir? Have you been playing games?
I played lots of games.
Mm.
And he seems almost
Any of
when you're talking to him, he seems almost afraid of you and is kind of hiding behind the father's robes.
did you play hide and seek with somebody?
Sometimes.
Mm. And were they a little person like yourself or a big grown-up?
Sometimes kids come in here and I get to play with them after the sermon. Most of the time I play with Milovich.
Oh, and who's Milovich?
The father says, Milovich is just a grave digger. He, nice young man. Lives at the orphanage. All his money just goes directly to the orphanage. He'll be a good servant to the Morning Lord when he's older.
Well, let's question the kid directly if he knows what happened to the bones. Seems like he's hiding something.
I don't know anything about the bones. Why would I know anything about the bones? Why are you scaring me? He starts crying.
Why are you so upset?
Milovich.
You're a big scary man.
You brought
But
anybody down here?
but I'm just a little cat here, and I promise my friend won't have any urge to hurt you. Perhaps, for example, you would like a yummy berry?
Mm, maybe.
Um, Kels holds out a good berry to
To the
the
young
young
boy.
man.
Have a
Yep.
candy. Get in my van. Oh, thank you. He looks up at the father, and Father Lucian does, nod his head. And so he takes it. Oh, oh, that's very good, but I couldn't have another. That filled me right up.
Well, I am so glad. And everyone knows that one feels much better and much safer with a happier tummy, or doesn't one?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So you just wanted to have a good time, and Milovich's business is to look after bones, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, Milovich does look after bones, and so when he asked about them, I showed him where he was because he looks after the bones. Oh, and at this point, of course, the father looks kind of surprised. Village? Did you showed him the bones? Well, yeah, he looks after the bones like the kitty said. I'm sorry, I don't even know how Milovich would know about the bones. Um, was he was he asking about them? Yeah, he seemed to know about them and all about them. So, because he knew you must have told him, so I showed him.
Oh boy.
You know what he might have done with them?
Oh, I didn't see him take them, but I didn't, I didn't know I was doing anything wrong.
Oh, you weren't doing anything wrong. You just wanted to play with your friend, and you were a good boy. And when he asked to see something, I bet he's a bit older than you, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's a
So
big
you
person.
were just following the directions of somebody who was older and wiser, which is always a good thing for children to do.
Yeah, just like just like Snuffleupagus that Father Lucian never gets to see, but he always sees me in the alley. He's hairy, got a
Yeah.
big trunk.
Uh-huh.
So Father Lucian says, Milovich, he hasn't been to work for a couple of days. I heard, so I haven't seen him for a while. This is quite disturbing. Um,
Does Milovich know Bluto?
Milovich know who?
Bluto?
Well, everyone knows Bluto. He's like the town drunk.
I mean, do they hang out? Because Bluto's also been missing.
No, no, definitely not. They don't walk the same path. I mean, Milvich is a good boy. I mean, he looks after his brothers and sisters in the orphanage. Not blood brothers, but I mean, that's he grew up there, and now
Yes.
that he's older, he's given everything he can to the place.
Hmm. Well, sounds like he took your bones, so maybe we need to go find him.
Okay. Yeah, it might
Edge.
be a good idea to head to the orphanage and
Yep.
Yes.
maybe ask him a few questions.
Let's go. You want to come, Father? Or you want to
No.
stay here?
All right, to St. Andrew's Orphanage. I'm assuming. I don't want to put this in
Yes.
your.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I'm beating a giant pot to say, hey, look over here.
Sorry.
So
Here I thought it was church bells.
that's right. It's church bells. Sigh. Okay. So where is my orphanage? There it is. Uh, All right. Yep. This is the orphanage.
All right. Knock on the door.
Okay. The lady opens the door, who's got quite graying hair. And she says, "Oh, hi. What can I help you with?"
Well, hello, fair lady. We're here looking for
Milovich.
Milovich.
Oh, yes. She's quite ill. I guess was he supposed to do something with you, with the four of you today?
We were just coming from the church, and there was a little
I'm concerned.
misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding?
Well, the
And
father
some
asked us to
concern.
check up on him.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Yes, yes. Come this way. So she leads you into the hallway there. There's the front hallway is wood paneled, dimly lit. The wooden floors are old and worn, and the steps of the main staircase sag with age. Pile of children's shoes lays by the western wall. Where the heck is he supposed to be? He's supposed to be in Milovich's bedroom. Okay. So she leads you through the door over here into this room. It's the orphanage's main living area. Features an old couch, a few mismatched stuffed chairs, chest crammed with worn toys, and two small dining tables surrounded by chairs. Three young girls crowd around a dollhouse in the south of the room. An older boy paces the room with a toddler, each on each hip as he tries to soothe them. Another boy and girl are playing a game of tag and chases each other around the furniture. An older girl sits on the couch and reads aloud to four more gathered toddlers. The room is a den of chaos and noise. And then she takes you up to this room up here and opens this door. The bedroom is sparsely furnished. The floors are covered with dirt, and an old shovel lies on the ground at the foot of the bed. A sickly young man sleeps fitfully. He is covered in sweat from fever, and his blood mixed bile on his lips. His pallor is yellow and tinged with a deathly pale. Actually, I think I have an icon of him. I'll put him down here. Boop.
Looks like Keanu Reeves.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
a young Keanu.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a better picture of him here if you want to.
I would have said John Wick.
Well, yes, completely different from Keanu Reeves. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Is he like sick to the point where he's unintelligent? Can
He's
he talk?
currently not conscious.
Okay. Gonna go to the orphan lady. How long has he been like this?
Oh, he looks like he's getting worse. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe
Have you tried
maybe
to
you
treat
can
him?
bring Father to him. Maybe that'll help. Unless or any of you healers.
Kelly, you wanna pop a good berry in his mouth? Or
Did we lose Coral?
shows she's here. I don't hear her.
Okay.
She moved up next to him.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
yep. Now we can hear you.
Yeah, so sorry, I could hear you guys, but I guess you guys lost me. So yes, Kels would like to, will sort of bustle her way forward and offer to take a look at the young man and see what ails him and see if there's something she might be able to do for him.
Okay. Examining him, you can make either an Arcana or Medicine check.
Come on.
Okay. So his condition is both magical in nature and not contagious.
Well, that's a big relief to everyone. um, hmm. Does Kels feel that so is it an illness or is it
Curse or something.
it's a curse type of thing?
You're unsure.
Hmm.
Should I go get the father, the
If
priest?
only there was a spell that
There's
could
a
help you with
spell
this.
help you with this. Yes. Well. Oh, why didn't I bring identify with me? Of course
Identify
I
would be
have.
good, yeah, but there's other spells that might
Yeah,
help.
that's
I see you don't have it prepared though, so.
so. Yeah, no.
I'll go run and get the priest. I'm pretty fast.
Yeah.
You're gonna go get the priest?
Yep.
Okay.
Always gotta tell him Milovich looks pretty sick. It's kind of odd. It's magical. We don't really know what it is. And hurry, please come take a look.
Okay. I will go find. I don't have again. I don't have a specific icon for the father, so priest it is. The priest also does not have detect magic. Goes, oh, this is bad.
Yes.
He does have
all
a
right.
medicine check, so he does concur with Kells that it is in fact, a magical. It is magical nature. So he goes, oh, maybe the bones did this to him, or maybe something else.
Can I search the room? Just to see if
Yeah,
maybe the bones are in here, or if
not a
he's
bad
stuffed in
idea.
here.
However, you don't find anything.
I see that detect poison and disease can be, it says ritual. Can I ritually cast it? Without it prepared?
I unfortunately no, it's not quite the same as a wizard because you don't really
Okay.
have a spell book. If you have it prepared, then
Prepared,
you
I can.
can cast it ritually without using a spell slot. So that's different than wizards who could just cast it out of their spell book.
I'm going to ask the lady. I forgot her name. Though maybe we didn't get her
I
name.
don't
The
know if I
orphan lady.
told them to you.
Yeah, we're fine. The head of the orphanage, if she knows where he's been. I see his dirt and his shovel here. Has he been
Well, he
digging
spends a lot of
anywhere that
time
she knows?
digging graves. It's headmistress Claudia Velasco.
Okay.
She's a shrewd woman in her 50s. She likes order, keeps her children in line. She wears her gray streaked brown hair up in a tight bun and has developed wrinkles around her mouth from years of disapproving frowns.
Nice. Does she know where he was, perhaps the night or the day before he got sick?
At the church, digging graves.
Yes.
Did we notice any freshly dug graves in the graveyard?
I think there's something wrong here in the orphanage. It's a big breath. There's definitely something wrong. We've had such a string of bad luck.
Oh dear, tell us of it.
Well, we had a young man die recently. He fell from a window, but I don't think it was an accident. I found a locket on his body, which I think it's evil. And
Oh dear.
and there's a young man here that was he was with Cedric, Felix. I don't think he's okay.
Cedric or Felix or both?
Well, Cedric's dead.
Oh, so he's definitely not okay. All right, can we talk to this Felix?
Yeah, just be careful with him. He's in the orphanage because, well, his parents were murdered. Very bloody. He was found in the parents' blood. So he's come here, and I don't think he's quite right.
So you think he killed his parents?
I don't want to say it out loud, but maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
We did we search the room? I'm
Yes.
sorry, I missed that.
Yes. And how long has Felix been here now?
Oh, he's been here for a couple of weeks or a month or something, maybe a month.
Okay. And when did Cedric die? The same day that Milovich got sick, or before that?
Before that.
And he keeps opening
The
the door.
boys hang out somewhere specific in around here, or
Oh, there's the central
stairs?
room, and other than that,
Okay.
they have their own rooms. Um, Felix has his own room now, because he did share a room with Cedric.
Let's go talk to Felix.
Oh, okay. So
Where?
she is going to lead you upstairs. I have to actually remember where Felix's room is. One moment. Not toddlers. That's right. That's 1014, which is okay. So upstairs, she would lead you up the stairs, which is over here. Is that how you go upstairs?
You're right.
I thought it was down here.
You start at the bottom and you go up. And then she opens this door over here.
Anyway, it's a cat. You never know. They might jump halfway up the stairs and
That's
then.
true. So this bedroom contains 5 beds, 4 of which are perfectly made and appear unused. Because 3 of the beds belong to the 3 boys who ran away. 3 boys that ran away, and because they didn't want to be here anymore. And one of the boys belonged to Cedric, and one is Felix. And Felix is sitting on the bed, rocking back and forth.
And is there a window in this room? This is not where he fell out, right? Or this is maybe this.
There's a window right there, I believe. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a window right there.
Okay.
Oh, Felix.
Hi. Why are you here?
Came to check to see how you were doing.
Why?
We heard you recently lost a friend and wanted to check on you and see how you were.
I don't see why everyone was so upset when Cedric died. I saw his body. He only bled a little bit. My parents bled a lot more than that, and I'm fine.
Ah. And do you like blood, sir?
Why would I like blood?
Some do.
Yeah? Do you like blood?
Does not hurt to taste it every once in a while from the odd rat.
I don't like blood. I'm a vegetarian.
You're hanging out with a cat. Oh.
Do you want to see where he died?
Do you want to show us?
Yeah.
Then you can show us which window.
Okay. Okay. So he out of the room. He in this hallway here. There is a rope at the top that you can. Oops, I didn't mean to mark a new one. There's a rope at the top where he pulls down a ladder that goes up into the attic.
Ah.
You guys can see that staircase now, yeah? Right
No.
No.
Right there? No?
No.
Refresh?
Yep. 1 sec.
Right there.
Oh, yes. Now there's a ladder. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the attic is rather barren of furnishings and otherwise choked with dust and cobwebs. There are a few random piles of clutter, but nothing of much significance. At the far end of the room, by the attic's only window, it's a lone chair, silhouetted by the incoming light. Felix goes and sits in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
It was here. It was right here.
Ah.
And how did
And
it
did
happen?
you?
Dan, you having a hard time getting upstairs? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Coral, if you're speaking, we've lost you.
Oh, no, you can't hear
Now,
me.
now I
Okay.
can. Yep,
No,
now I
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Okay.
So how did it happen, Felix? How did he fall out the window?
I pushed him. The light
Mm.
coming from the attic's far window seems to dim of its own accord, suppressed by unnatural invisible force. A dark, putrid smoke begins to exude from Felix's skin, wafting from his body as an impenetrable shadow. As the boy's body slumps forward, the shadow begins to take form, arms stretching out from the central mass in solid black claws. A demonic face grins, bearing rows of razor-sharp teeth.
Hey, good job. We've made it to the encounter, guys.
What? It only took half a
I
night.
know.
Where is my demon? There he
Poor
is.
Darren must have been killing himself to try and get
No,
us
no,
here
no. That's good.
faster.
It's good. I like the role-playing part and the mystery part of it as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. This is your
All
first.
right.
Oh, wait. I got to put your fellow Chuck in here, too. I'm going to put him
Chuck.
back here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. First encounter of the
Fight.
night. Oh, it's Chuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love playing someone else's stuff.
Eldritch Blast.
Right
Yeah,
through the
yeah, I
window.
know. There's that. He does actually have the one that pushes you back, I think, out through the
Yep.
window, which would be poetic. But he is going to Eldritch Blast. It's a 1. Kels.
Health. Excellent. Sorry, 1 sec. Third. So Kels will get a little closer, because, and Shillelagh. And attack.
That's a miss.
And end turn.
Very.
Harry's gonna move up. Target. If we do any damage.
That's a crit. All right, 18 points of regular bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
So
It will
was
be your
resistant.
turn next.
Ulakai.
Okay, I'm gonna step up here. Attack him with my silver sword.
That's a hit. From Silver. Silver, unfortunately, doesn't bypass the TR.
Mm-hmm. We will bonus action unarmed strike.
That's a hit. Okay, that's also not magical yet.
Nope.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Enter.
All right. The demon, I think, is going to attack Ulakai with life drain.
Uncool, man.
And misses. Chuck. He is going to cast a spell. Fairy Fire. Venuri also, unfortunately, does have to make the dex save.
Okay.
I don't think it's choice. If I remember right. Oh, Felix. The demon succeeded. So, all right, you failed, but he is going to drop concentration right away. So it goes away because he was trying to get, obviously, the demon. And was unsuccessful. Kels.
Kels is going to try again with her stick.
The shtick hits.
The stick hits. Good.
I believe this is magical damage now.
It is.
There we go.
And that is it for Kels.
It's venereal disease's turn, right? Venereal disease. Hey, what's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea?
I know this one, but I'll
Dan
let you
would
guess.
never let a garbanzo bean on his face. All right, go ahead, Dan.
I've heard it different.
Mhm.
Mine, the one I've heard is I've never paid a garbanzo bean to do anything on my face.
Oh, okay. That's a hit.
I'm also gonna use Strike of the Storm Giant. Yeah. It's extra. One point of
That's
lightning.
lightning damage. Let me just double check my resistances. Okay, well, good news. It still takes a point of damage, whether it's resistant or not.
You are next.
All right, I'm going to attack with the silver sword.
That's a hit.
Okay, I'm actually gonna key point step of the wind
All right.
and disengage to here.
It is your turn.
All right. Well, then he's going to attack the cat with
Yep.
a life drain. If I remember right, your AC is terrible. It's a
It
hit.
is, yeah.
So I'm going to do some damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
This damage is necrotic.
High damage.
Yep, perfect. And then I am going to, well, I'm going to heal half of that. Chuck. All right. Well, he tried his leveled spell. He only has 2. So he's just gonna start blasting. It's a hit. 7 force damage. Kels.
Kels is going to shillelagh again.
That's a hit. And that's magic
Oh.
damage.
Yeah. There we go.
Venery.
Come on, Vasari. Veneri.
All right. My garbanzo bean.
Well, that's a crit because of your
Yay.
improved critical.
Yeah, I love that thing.
All right. It turns into a pile of smoke and heads downstairs.
We should follow.
Yes.
What happened with Felix?
Felix is actually, now that the spirit is out of him, he sits down on the floor and just starts wailing, crying.
Well,
All
you're
right.
back, kid. Did we see him on this floor?
Make a perception check. All right,
Wow.
Kells, with her cat eyes, saw the smoke head down those stairs.
Look for him again.
Yep, make another perception check. Okay, look at those cat eyes. Went into the main room and then went behind this door.
Uh-oh, he's up with the kid. Did you say this door or the door where the Milovich was in?
She said this. I think he. Oh well. I opened it from afar.
That's fine. Yeah. So this is where this is the what's her name's room? The caretaker's room. It smells like mothballs. The bed is covered with a crocheted quilt and a framed doily hangs on the wall.
She in here?
She is not, but she is kind of, chasing after you. What are you doing in my room?
Did you not see the smoke? It came in that left the demon, and it came in here. I cannot have such evil possessing
Oh,
a place that cares for small children.
oh, well, it. Oh, I thought this the. Okay, where did the spirit come from?
From Felix.
Oh my.
Darkness had possessed him,
Oh,
and we were
she
able
goes
to
into
clear
her
it.
she goes into her wardrobe there and pulls out a talisman. A tin locket in the shape of a circle with an X scratched into the lid. It hangs on an old tin chain. This is the locket that I took from Cedric.
We should give it to the priest to have it cleansed.
One of the young girls who's looking in the door goes, oh, I told you she was a witch. Get away from her. And they run away. Little Gretchens.
So we don't see the smoke at all anymore.
No.
Do we think it went in the locket?
Do you? Do you think it went in the locket?
Kels does.
I do.
Kels is going to use her investigator background to be suspicious of that.
I'm just
Well-
going to go and check on is in here.
He's still asleep, and as Miss Belacco is holding out the locket to you, her eyes start changing colors a little bit. Make a perception check. All right.
Chuck? Did Chuck make one?
Really? You're pulling that out?
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, so, it's...
That's maybe we should bring the priest.
Yeah.
Father Lucian is still in the other room. Maybe we should show him the priest the locket.
Yeah.
So you take the locket from the lady?
Yep.
I'm gonna wrap it in a cloth and take it from her.
Okay. She seems to have a hard time letting it go.
Claudia, let go of the locket.
Um,
It's evil.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm gonna help her. You open her hand,
Okay.
take it from her.
That sounds like a strength check to me.
So, there we go.
Well, I know she's an old lady, but you're having a hard time prying it from. Well, not old. I mean, she's younger than me, so she's having a hard.
She's
You're
of
still having a hard
middling
time.
age.
Have a hard time getting the locket from her hand, and she goes, I'm really trying. I am trying."
I believe you.
Yes. Fetch the priest. This is a cursed item.
Let's drag her in there with the priest.
Yep.
Okay. Father Lucian is obviously does his concerned face.
She cannot let go of the locket. I fear that it is cursed.
He puts the locket in his hands because it's still dangling from the chain. So he reads it and says, or tries to read it and says, I don't understand this language. Does anyone speak this language?
Is it orc?
It is not orc.
Oh, then I don't speak it.
I'm just checking people's languages here. Kells,
Need
does
you
not
to-
Druidic
speak-
and
You know what? I forgot. I have a program that allows me to copy to actually change the language and type it, and then people will know if
Yep.
it is. I forgot about this.
I was going to say, it's not going to be druidic, so...
Uh,
Or did you remove that add-on? Because it was a cool
Nope.
add-on.
I did not remove it.
There.
Nope.
Actually, Chuck is the only one that can read it.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
good to know. Good to know.
let darkness
Yeah.
hide from the gaze of the light.
So we need to
Darkness
take it
hides
out.
from the gaze of the light. Hold on.
Get her
Might be
outside.
one of our cards.
Please.
Let's glow.
Get her outside in the sunlight.
Sunlight.
There
Oh.
is... No. Kels is going to risk it. Well,
I see shrines of murdered gods. So this could be the bones. Help the land find its peace, and it shall reward you with the power you seek. Start in the Amber Palace of Darkness. I don't know.
Okay, Kels is going to cast Moonbeam, but like so that it's not just like get everyone to arrange it so that she can just put the like locket and outstretched hand in the Moonbeam instead of, like
Yeah.
aggro
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Well, unfortunately, you can't get the hand out of the
The
caretaker's
locket, but yeah.
locket of the caretaker's hand.
Uh,
So you may have to put her in the light too.
Too. Yes, I realize that, but like we're going for
I
Okay.
could
we're not.
also
Yeah.
do this. I could shoot a radiant beam at it, but
Okay.
might
I
do
like the
less
moonbeam
damage.
personally. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, go for it.
So you cast the moonbeam. The lady disintegrates in the radiant beam, but so does the locket. The priest gasps in horror. The children cheer, and Milovich wakes up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Woot!
so she disintegrated.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if she made her save, she's a commoner, dead.
Oh.
Well,
But it worked.
Kels is
Good for you.
Kels is honestly pretty proud of herself for figuring anything out.
Right back in 5.
I see you soon. Sound check.
Yep, I can hear you.
Awesome. So I got sucked into helping out with the Women's Day event on Tuesday. Women's Day isn't actually until Friday, but who cares?
Mm.
So somebody was asking me to help test the audio visuals, and They're like, well, can you just keep talking? I'm like, I can absolutely keep talking for the next half hour without saying anything if it's required.
Filibuster, right? That's what it's called.
Yep.
Filibuster.
Anyway. I'm not totally thrilled with the whole thing, but I love getting told by the steering committee, we want it on this date. The fact you think another 2 weeks would make the event considerably better isn't important. The date's important.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
Well, how many women in your company? 5?
The office is 550 and it's 33% women. So
All right, not that. Not
it's not actually horrible, no.
no.
The French actually have put in a law that states that the board of directors must be 30% the gender in the minority. I'm not sure how that's going to work with, all of the alternative genders we're getting these days, but
That's right. That's right.
that's a problem for the LGBTQ department to work out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So the French company's policy is that we have to get all of the buildings, so not a specific division, but like each of the regions have to get to 30% women so that they have an ample supply of women to pick from should a position on the board come open.
That's fun. All right.
Yep.
Break is over. I know Cole's back, even though she didn't click the button. So we're just waiting for Dan. Looks like Dan's still away. And being that there's only 3 of you, I think we need to wait.
Yep.
Well, for a little bit anyway.
Right.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, Coral, you solved the problem with fire. Oh, no, wait, with moonbeams.
I've solved the problem with an AoE, just like normal, right?
That's right. That's right. Well, also your shillelagh did quite a lot of damage to that demon too.
I noticed that. I was pleased.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna have to continue on. So.
Yep.
Milovich does wake up, not knowing, the trope of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him what he did with the bones.
Bones. Oh. He looks up at Father Lucius. I'm sorry, Father. And the father's like, hey, you have a tattoo on your back. What's it say? Anyway, sorry. Sweet. Guess he looks like. So he will tell you what happened with the bones. Milovich, really wanted money for the orphanage, being that they're kind of poor. He wants to look after his adopted brothers and sisters, as this is where he was raised. But Milovich sold the bones to Henrik von der Wurt. Henrik van der Wurt. I think I'm saying it right. Van der Wurt. Here, I'll copy paste. You tell me if I'm saying it wrong. And not in Celestial, Darren. Put it in common. Van der Wurt.
Yeah. Vandervoort,
okay.
Yep.
Vort?
Okay.
He is the local coffin maker. He doesn't know why Henrik wanted the bones or even, He actually even knew about the bones, which is, you know, Milvich had no idea until he talked to
So
the young
Henrik
boy.
knew about them. Okay.
Yeah, Henrik knew about the bones, and so he stole the bones after finding out from Yeska where the bones were, in return for money to help feed his younger sisters and brothers. And now apparently
All
he
right.
has to look after the orphanage as
Yeah. No good or bad deed goes unpunished. You're in charge. Clean up this mess. All right. Can you point us in the direction of the coffin maker's shop?
the coffin maker shop. Okay,
Yep.
that is coffin maker shop all the way over there.
Closing that. Sorry.
I got bored, Mike.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm good. I had to. My was blocking the screen. I'm glad you're moving it.
All right,
Glad
heading to the coffin maker shop, which is over here, but you
Oh,
went into the
oh, I
stockyard.
thought you said it was over there.
Yeah,
So
over here, sorry. Coffin maker shop. All right. Let me.
I was starting to get comfortable with the idea of just head for the red house, the red brick
Yeah,
house in the region. And
exactly. Go to all the red roofed places.
Okay, let me find.
Peek around the
Coffin
corner.
maker shop. This uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
Thinking we don't knock, we just go right in. What do you guys think?
I agree.
yep. Remember to seem forced happy instead of regular happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except the door.
Where's
One of
the
you has to bravely turn the knob or push.
I just tried, and the door would not open.
uh anyone have thievery?
I don't have thieves' tools, but we could go. I do have bonus for them if we go and find some to purchase.
Okay. Or we could maybe the big guy could just bash it down. Manera, you wanna
You want to make an
Sure,
athletics check to burst it down?
that I can do.
Thump! You don't break it down, but then you hear a voice on the other side. We're closed. Go away.
um
Look,
housekeeping?
Go away. Leave me alone.
The windows are closed,
But
right?
but we need some coffins. It's kind of urgent.
We're closed.
Claudia's dead. Orphan lady? Orphan master? Headmaster of the orphanage?
Caretaker.
Yeah. There's
Hmm.
good coin in it for you if you open up. Nothing?
Nope. All right.
Uh,
Well, perhaps we see if banging down the door is not going to work. Well,
maybe there's a
we
back
don't
door.
wish to, yes, we don't wish to attract too much attention.
Oh, there's this door over here on the side.
Excellent.
Wait for you guys and then I'll open it.
Yeah. He appears to at least have product. Kells doesn't really approve of coffins per se exactly, but
Try this one, Venuri. Looks a little flimsier.
All right.
Thump,
Just
and it opens. It bursts open. Why are you here? It's, I did. Please, please, don't hurt me.
then we have some questions for you to answer.
Uh, you're looking for the bones, aren't you? Oh, that's
They
what you're
are.
looking for. They're upstairs.
Well, why did you buy them?
I was told to.
By who?
And did this person tell you that they existed?
Yes, yes, my master knew the bones were there, so he wants me to take them. So, though I have the bones for the master, they're upstairs. You can take. Don't hurt me,
Who's your master?
please.
Tell me where they are.
They're upstairs.
There's
Who's your master?
Well, he's everyone's master, isn't he? He's all of our masters.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna. One of us should go up, and the other two should watch him. Right? I mean, I don't think we should leave him.
I agree. I'm just trying to find the stairs. Assuming. Oh, not that way. On all the way around it.
Well, there's only one place left.
Oh. It's behind door number 3. Too many rooms.
Got to be some illusion magic on this house. It's bigger than it looks.
I'm gonna take a look around this room. Do I see any?
That is the kitchen. You don't find anything other than he hasn't been using this room lately. That looks like the bedroom. Modest bedchamber holds a cot, several well-made pieces of furniture, including a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe. Again, though, it doesn't look like he's been sleeping in here lately.
Sleeping in a coffin, huh?
if you found your need for sleep has disappeared.
And a call up to Venuri to see if everything's all right.
This area where you are in here is it's a large, drafty room strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
All right, maybe we should bring the old man up to where exactly are the bones?
They're upstairs.
Yep. Can you be more specific?
Why don't you come with us?
Oh, no, I am not going upstairs. No. No, I am not. They're in the crates. You'll find.
Alright, I'll search the crates.
Excellent. Okay.
Cool.
Let's see. There's
That
one
Darren's
there.
excellent or Henry?
There. There.
Doesn't matter.
There.
A
There.
lot of theirs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there. Excellent.
Oh.
Nothing like dividing the party.
My favorite.
Yep.
Oh, Chuck should be downstairs. Forgot about that. Oh. Find Chuck. Oh, right. I have to find him in the players. I'll put him down here.
Well, well, yeah. We probably would have went 2 and 2. I hadn't thought about Chuck, but it is what it is.
Battle has begun.
All right. This one goes over here and attempts to attack Veneri. Hits, but doesn't do any damage and chooses to grapple instead.
It is your turn.
This one looks like it grabs a pile of bones.
It's your turn.
This one is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Veneri if he wishes.
Veneri will take.
Okay, that's a miss.
It is your turn.
Chuck. He's got a ready in action, because I don't know what else to do. Veneri.
Thing I'm going to do is yell out to them to get the first one that came down the steps.
He says, get the first one that comes down the steps.
Yeah, she's already went down the steps. Then, I'm gonna get free from her grasp.
Okay,
Escape.
that's an escape. That would be athletics or acrobatics. Opposed check. Actually, is it a opposed check? Let me just double check. I don't think an 8's going to do it, but I'm just going to double check here. No, escape DC is 13, so that is a fail. That is one of your. That's an
I
action.
use my inspiration.
Okay. That is a success. You are no longer grappled.
And I'll go my full movement.
Okay, then that provokes an attack of opportunity, which she will take. She hits you. Instead of doing damage, she grapples you.
I guess that ends my turn.
Olakai.
All right. I'm going to leave Henrik space here. If he wants to take an attack.
No, he's not.
Okay, so I'm going to go here first. I don't know where. Oh, there's the stairs. Okay. Do I see the one that came down the stairs?
No. Didn't come down the stairs. Or you don't see it, one of the two. Maybe it's invisible.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, yep. I'm going to just go here and block the doorway. And ready in action when something comes into melee range to hit it with my silver sword.
Okay, ready in action to stab with a sword. Got it.
Yep.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Kels.
Kels is going to also move to, because she heard these comment about. There we go. So she will ready an action to hit something with her quarterstaff if it should become apparent.
Okay.
It is your turn.
It's a vampire.
see one.
I believe there's a ready to action.
There is. Seeds for target.
That's a miss.
Ooh.
It's your turn.
She is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Veneri if he wishes.
Sure. Something.
Is this one that came down the stairs holding bones?
No. That's a hit. Okay. 10 points of damage.
It's your turn.
Henrik goes over here, goes prone, and cries.
It is your turn.
Seems reasonable.
Oh, she can't help it. She can't help it. Must. Misses trying to bite you.
It is your turn.
Creepy.
She comes down here. She has bones in her hand. She goes back upstairs. And you hear glass shatter from upstairs.
Oh, shit.
It's your turn.
You hear more glass shatter from upstairs.
It's your turn.
They jumping out the window, Veneri?
Yeah. I'm assuming. I can't see.
Chuck. Oh, Chuck should have had a ready to action I didn't do before. I apologize. I'll do his one that I did before. So now, because I forgot.
Yep.
Would have missed. This time he is going to... He's already used one of his 2 spells. I don't see anything that's going to be particularly good. So I'll just blast again. Okay. Veneri.
Oh, a complex situation here. I'm gonna try my escape again.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
That is a success. You are currently no longer grappled.
Go ahead and do your opportunity.
So you're going to try to get away from her. She will make an
Yes.
attack of opportunity. She hits you. Instead of doing damage, she will grapple you. She wants kisses. Kisses! Molokai.
Yep. Alright.
Not on the first date.
Attacking with the sword.
That's a miss.
And then we're gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
Miss.
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 You are next.
Kills.
Kills is gonna move in a little bit. There we go. And she's going to moonbeam the stairs.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't this sound great?
Okay, so that is concentration. I will pop that
Mm-hmm.
out for the saving throw. You should pop it out for the damage.
Yep.
Oh, you don't do the damage yet.
Legit.
It's at the
Yes, you're
start
right.
of their turn.
Sorry.
So yeah, that's why you want to
Yep.
pop it out to make sure
It's
you
your
get to
turn.
roll the
Yep.
damage.
Yep.
Okay. It's this vampire's turn. He will make his saving throw. He succeeds. He's going to take half damage. Should I just do the damage that's in there, or are you going to re-roll?
Yeah, you just do the damage that's in there,
Okay,
and
so
I'll
it's
roll
by
for the
half
next one.
damage, which I just did. She is going to attempt to claw at Molokai. Succeeds. Does not choose to do damage. Instead, chooses to grapple.
It is your turn.
This one makes a con save. Succeeds. Will take half damage. Please give me some damage.
Yep.
I will apply half of that. She is going to go back up the stairs. Which goes over there.
It's your turn.
Henrik rolls around on the floor, screaming. No, no, I'm sorry, Master, I'm sorry.
It's your turn.
Right. Oh, just nice, meaty mouthful in her hands. Must. Nom, 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 nom. So, damage. Have some necrotic and piercing damage. Nothing like being bit by a vampire.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
This one disappears.
Uh,
Runs away.
Lost,
Runs away.
lost the bones.
Runs away.
Fuck now.
Chuck moves over here to try to get a better shot at that one. Has yet to hit. Like, in any of the fights.
Last week.
Yeah, he is terrible.
Veneri.
Oh, I might as well swing at her because it's just a cat.
That's a miss.
Alright.
Molokai. You are currently grappled by this vampire
Yeah,
who's stuck in the
I'm gonna
moonbeam.
try and break the grapple.
Okay, so it is your action. It is an athletics or a acrobatics. That is a fail.
Yuck. Wish I could roll dice. That would be a lot. I would like that a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action key point for patient defense.
Okay, so that gives you dodge. Anything else?
Grapple dodging. No, sorry, that's all I can do.
Make ready.
Kills.
Your turn comes.
If Kels came up here, could she hit
With
the
cover,
spawn?
yes.
But yeah. So here we are.
That is a miss.
Or
I do prefer if you target them, but because it helps me. But
Yep,
it's not necessary. Before it's definitely a miss.
I apologize. Anyway,
It
that
is
will be
your
it.
turn.
All right, this one will have to make another saving throw. She succeeds. She'll still take half damage. Apply half. She is going to lean in for a bite. Even though she's got you grappled, She attacks with disadvantage because D&D 5e. She misses you.
It's your
Score
turn.
me.
This vampire gets away. Henrik rolls around the ground crying.
It's your turn.
All right. This vampire, now that she's taken a bite out of Veneri, smiles, lets him go, and moves to the window, provoking attack of opportunity if you wish.
Sure. Actually, can I grapple her?
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to grapple her.
Okay, go ahead with either an athletics or an acrobatics, and it's opposed by her same. Okay, yours is 14. Hers is 12. You manage to grapple her. Well, then she stops and turns and attacks you. She misses you. Chuck. Chuck will attempt to cast a Eldritch Blast. Misses. Veneri. You've got a hold of the vampire. Are you gonna try to bite her now?
I don't think she tastes very good.
Better than garbanzo beans.
Want an interrogator. Want to find out where they're going to take those bones. Let's see if I can drag her down. Drag her.
Okay, opposed check to
Upstairs.
make her prone. Sounds good. So you do one of your athletics or acrobatics, opposed by hers. Tie goes to the attacker, so you have got her prone.
Alright. I'm going to drag her towards the stairs.
Okay, you can move at half speed, and I'll take her with you. So she is coming with you. Olukai.
Okay, I'm gonna attack her with my silver short sword.
That's a miss.
Right. And we're gonna patient defense again.
Okay,
Do the dodge on me.
It will be your turn next.
kills.
I will attack the quarterstaff again. No real hope, but hey.
That is a miss because of the cover.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Okay, first it's going to make a con save. 16 succeeds. Actually, I think first it does this. Does it just do the normal? Yep. So first it would be mean for me to apply the damage and then apply the healing. That's not right. So I will apply the healing first, then give me the damage for the moonbeam. Then I will apply half of that. Okay. So she has Olukai grabbed, even though he's squirming. She's going to attempt to get a snack. She misses. I'm going to just remove Henry from the combatants. I just wanted to see if you guys were going to attack him because he was in combat tracker.
It's your turn.
I've seen murder hobos do such a thing. This vampire spawn is still at full health, so it doesn't really matter. But she is not happy about this arrangement. But she is still going to attempt to grapple you with her attack. It'll be at disadvantage because she is prone. And look at that 20 I can't use. Chuck. 12th time's a charm, right? Nope.
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 Veneri.
Alright. I'm gonna try to drag her again towards the.
You can. You can do half your move and drag her. There's no maintaining grapple in this game.
Push her in the moonbeam.
You still have an action.
I can't. Not gonna attack. Cause I have to let go. I don't want to do that.
You don't actually have to let go, as you don't have a shield, and even though a maul is two-handed, I believe you can hold it with one hand and still, you know. Well, you can't. No, you can't actually use a maul with one hand. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Longsword.
So you're dropping your maul and drawing your longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you can beat on her. You get advantage because she's on the ground. That's a hit. We'll apply half damage.
Action surge is just you get
another action.
Action. You don't get movement. Any
Correct.
more movement.
Well, you could have. Yeah, wait. No, you can because you can use that action to dash.
Dash.
Okay, well then that's what I'm gonna do. The action surge and dash, which.
Okay, I'm gonna try and escape.
No, not your turn yet. I think Veneri is still trying to. I'll go back to. I don't know why he had enter. I have no idea.
Yeah, sorry, I was going by that.
Oh. Go to here first.
Okay, so dragging her there. You do see down the stairs there's a moonbeam, by the way. It's about where those steps are.
I have movement left.
Well, where did you start? There, 5, 10. You move 10 feet.
Alright, that's 5 feet.
Okay, so I'm going
and
to
if I can
put you here so you can see the staircase. There you go. So you didn't actually go in the moonbeam, so you're at the, but you know what I mean? You're at the same location. So where are you putting her?
The moonbeam.
Into the moonbeam. All right. Now are you done?
And now I'm done.
Okay. Well, okay.
Alright, I'm going to try and escape.
That is a success. You are no longer grabbed.
Right. And no more key points. And I cannot do arm strike because it didn't make an attack. So, that's it.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
So you're no longer dodging. Kills.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll just attack with our quarter staff here.
That's a hit.
Woot!
Okay. Half damage, because it's not magical.
It is your turn.
Alright, this vampire spawn is in first. It's going to heal all the damage you guys just did.
Yep.
And then it'll make the saving throw for the moonbeam. Fail and take full damage.
Yay!
She is going to attack Balaki. Volakai. Missing.
It's your turn.
Excellent.
This one is first going to heal any damage that was done. Then she will roll the con save for the moonbeam. Succeed, take half damage.
I don't think they failed that yet.
Well, they
She
did
just
once.
did. She just did. The last one just did.
That's
Well,
what
you're
they
right.
did.
All right. Then she is going to attempt to attack Veneri with disadvantage. Succeed.
Ooh.
And just grapple you back. So you're holding on to each other. Chuck.
Fine.
Hugging.
Come on, Chuck.
That's a
What?
hit.
What?
Veneri.
Tell her I'll let her go if she tells me where they're taking the bones. She's not answering.
I tell you nothing. Master will kill you. Eat.
Right, then we'll just have... Oh, I still have advantage because I got her grapple?
It's not because of the grapple. It's because of the prone.
Oh,
That's a miss.
oh, that sucked.
I'm not so sure they're women. I think they might be men.
Molokai.
Yeah, I'm going to attack with my silver sword.
That's a crit.
Yay!
Okay, it's silver, but it's not magical.
Yep. And then we'll bonus action unarmed strike.
That's a hit.
It will be your turn next.
Kills.
Kels is going to shillelagh and
All right.
attack that.
Yeah.
That's a miss because of the cover.
It's your turn.
All right. This one first is going to heal. Then she's going to make her saving throw for the moonbeam.
Mm-hmm.
Fail and take full damage. Well,
Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
she is
Okay.
going to attempt to attack Olakai.
Oh, Scott.
Hits, and instead of damage, grapples you.
It is your turn.
This vampire is going to regenerate. Then she's going to make her save. No, she's not. She's going to take some damage.
Nice.
She is going to attempt to bite Veneri. Even though she has you grappled, it's still disadvantaged because she is prone. Look at that crit I could have had. Oh well. Instead, bite you regularly. You take 17 points of damage. And then how much of that is necrotic? It is 8 necrotic, so she heals 8.
We could be here all night until we go down.
Chuck. Chuck's
Come
like,
on,
I can
Chuck.
miss all day.
Need you here, Chuck. Take
Yeah.
one of them.
Miss.
Chuck.
Veneri. Now imagine if all 6 vampire spawn attacked you instead of running away.
Yes, you have taken some pity on us.
Starting to feel like, you're supposed to not win these fights.
This place is supposed to be scary as shit.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna let her go,
Okay. As a
and I'm
reminder,
gonna try.
you yourself are grappled.
Right, and I'm gonna try to escape from her grasp.
Okay. That is a success. You are no longer grappled. It did use your action.
I'm gonna run back up the stairs.
Okay. I will put you at that steps because where this is technically where you would start. I will reset the movement history. She is going to take a swipe at you as you leave. It will be beeping. She will attack at disadvantage and misses you. Go ahead and do your move. Or answer that beep.
The beep is my high blood. My sugars are up. I'm gonna head towards this window.
Okay.
How far down is it?
1 story. So 10 feet.
I'm gonna try to climb down that window, climb out that window.
Climb? Okay, make an athletics
Yeah.
check. That is a success. I will put you on the other side of that wall now. But that is pretty much it for you.
Yep.
Olokai.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be bit, so we're going to try and get out of her grasp.
That is a fail.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
That is a success. You are no longer grappled.
Excellent. And that's really all I can do.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Kills.
Alright, we're gonna Shillelagh without hope again.
Yeah.
That is a hit, even with the cover.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. A little extra damage there.
Okay,
It's magical.
Yeah.
And that is
It is
it
your
for
turn.
Kills' turn.
All right.
Yeah.
She is first going to regenerate.
Mm-hmm.
She is then going to
Save.
make her saving throw. Success, so half damage. By half. She is then going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Olokai.
By leaving up the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I will swipe at her.
That's a hit.
Yay,
Okay,
damage.
half of that. She is then going to run up the stairs and get out a window.
It's your turn.
This vampire is first going to heal. She's then going to make her con save. Fail. Take full damage. She's going to get up from prone, which uses half her move. Goes up the stairs. I said goes up the stairs. There we go. Chuck. I don't know.
Kill the old man, Chuck. You know you want him.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Come over here, Chuck.
I was going to kill the old man.
Ugh. You can't hit anything even.
Oh, it should have been advantage. Sorry. Let me try it again.
Because of the sickle?
He's prone. Had to be melee. Ow! My beard! Veneri.
I see any tracks of which way they might have gone, or
You hear lots of screaming from people all through all
I
through the
know.
town.
I'm not going after her. I'm going back this way.
Go around the corner, see a vampire. Nope.
Nope. I've already got enough damage. Use my action to dash.
That's about right.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into the moonbeam, so I'm gonna. They ran upstairs. I'm going to go see if I can see where they went. Probably an action to unlock this door, right?
Yep.
Oh,
You know, use the action to
undo the
unhook the door.
deadbolt. Yep.
Okay. It's a free action to open it now.
Yep. Open it. And I have a little. What's my movement? Monk. It's like 940. So I'll just see if I see them when I come out the door. Oh shit! There they are.
While you were looking for them, surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really want to find them though. But I used the action. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
It will be your turn next.
Kells.
Kels is going to follow and do. And she's going to move the moonbeam with her action so it's not in the doorway, but hey, it's floating behind her like a high quality balloon.
Excellent.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it's going to
It is
last
your
so much
turn.
longer.
She smiles at Volokai, or Olokai, and just runs into the streets. I don't know if. Do you want me to just end the combat here, or are you guys doing chase?
Yep.
All
Nope.
right.
No. All right.
Let's go interrogate the old man more.
All right. Well, speaking with Hendrik, you don't really get a whole lot out of him, as he is a scared, small little man. But you know, the Lord asked me for the bones, so the Lord can come, and he points towards Chuck. Come for you. The Lord knows, sees through my eyes, sees you here. The Lord's coming.
Where are they taking the bones?
I don't know. That doesn't matter, as long as it's nowhere near the church. There's no way you can hide. He will come for you. He will take you. He always does.
Chuck,
Yeah.
I might have to agree with Henrik here. I think, Chuck, you're fucked.
So you guys going to capture Chuck and maybe bargain him for your lives?
It's a good plan.
Mm, ah, like a good fight.
No, got to. We have to find the things that Mata Eva can help us. So I think that's where we have to focus, trying to find the unicorn, the Joker, the Cyclone, the Avalanche. And then
I
the last
hope you
one.
didn't just wrote down the card facings. You
No,
actually
no, I
wrote
have
the
all
value.
I have all the
Okay,
things.
good.
That's why I asked about. That's why I asked about the hunter and stuff like that. Um,
All right.
well, should we go find the toy maker?
Okay, so back to the town map. Okay, people are screaming and yelling and running because there's vampires running through the town. So you're
They
gonna
running in a certain direct. Can you tell?
well, you hear lots of yelling and screaming. You more for the west of part of town, but some from the from the east. So as you guys are like, oh yeah, so we'll release a coven of vampires in the city. Let's go
Find the
shopping.
toy shop. Let's go to a toy shop. First, can we take a short rest?
You can absolutely take a short rest. That is 1 hour. After an hour, the screaming of the people have gone silent. It does not mean the entire city is killed. It just means the vampires are no longer running around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I got the vibe they were just there for the bones and getting that F out of Dodge.
Yeah, that's what I got after a while. Was that they just wanted the bones to get out of there? Because I think they were just waiting for him to come get them or show up.
I'll do a short rest for Chuck because he gets his spell slots back.
I feel like, well, we're gonna need to find some magical weapons too.
Yeah, we got to find something.
Yep.
Uh,
We can either go to the toy maker or try and go find the noble lady.
let's find the toy maker first to get that over with.
Yeah.
And talk to the noble lady and see if she has what's going on, and maybe hopefully he can guide us in the right direction. Some better weapons for attacking these people, taking care of these people. That's what I would say.
Yep. Sounds good. We still don't know where the toy maker's shop is, though. I don't think, right?
Let's ask somebody.
Ask directions?
Yep.
That's a
Yes.
first tonight. So yes, you can ask directions. They point out where Blinsky's Toys is.
Okay.
Okay. Blinsky's Toys. Uh,
Shop look open.
oh yeah. This cramped shop has a dark entrance portico above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a B engraved on both sides. Flanking in the entrance are two arched lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Oh. It's the Minky.
Ah, it's good to have customers. Yes, come. You look for Dolly?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
We
we
are looking
have
for a
many
Dolly.
Dolly here. You look, eh? I, if it's no fun, it's no Blinsky. Looking through the okay.
Nope, sorry. Go ahead.
On display here, there's a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with its eyes and mouth stitched shut. There's a miniature gallows, complete with trapdoor and weighted hangman. A set of wooden nestling dolls. The smaller each one gets, the older it gets, until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse. A wooden string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings. A wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place of prancing horses. There's a ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd, and a doll that looks remarkably like Chuck. Something in here you like for your little boy or girl?
Let's buy the Chuck doll.
Oh yes,
buying Chuck.
I make that doll for someone else. Sorry. I maybe I make. He kind of looks like you. That's very strange. Oh no, I make this for the captain. Izek. You know the burgomasters. He's a captain of the guard. A big demon arm. You see him around. Anyway, he wants me to make these dolls. Lots of these dolls. Just like look just like you.
No, I haven't seen Captain Izek. Is he in this town?
He would be a poor captain of guard if he was not in this town, right? Yeah?
And he has a demon arm, huh?
Yeah, big, nasty arm. I bet you he'd, open a lot of doors with that.
Yeah. Well, if you're making a lot of them, surely we can buy one, right?
Yeah, he hasn't come by for this one yet. He'd be very upset if I didn't have it ready. But I have not had much customers for a long time. So, yeah, you can buy. Sure. I'll, uh, 9 silver? Is that too much?
Yeah, it's definitely too much.
Oh, okay. Uh, how much you want to buy? Because it'd be fun, yeah? It has to be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, it has to be fun.
Yeah.
Sure. I would say, 5 silver be fun.
5 silver. Yeah. Did I mention big demon arm? Probably good to strangling my neck.
But you got Piccolo to protect you.
Yeah. Piccolo, he's a good monkey. Yeah, he's fun. Yeah, he's fun. Blinsky.
Yeah, he looks fun. Why don't you make a Piccolo doll?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what do you think, Piccolo? I make a little doll of you. It'd be fun. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, well, it's such a good idea. I give you doll for 5 silver.
Okay. I will deduct 5 silver from my thing. 8 there. Mix. That's Electrum?
If you hover
All
over it,
right.
it kind of tells you if it's silver or electrum.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like. Your little boy or girl will be very unless you buy for him. Yeah, you two like.
No, Chuck's already fucked. Uh, no, I'm buying
Oh,
it for a friend of mine's niece. For
oh,
her
that's
birthday.
very nice of you. Oh, she will like.
Put it in my backpack.
Well, Mr. Piccolo and me, we better get started on the next doll, right? That looks like a him. We better get on. So because I don't want my head ripped off. No, I like my head. It's fun.
Can Kels, you want to talk to the monkey, right? I think we might have. Coral, you
You
there?
loser.
Yeah, if you're
What is
talking,
she able
Coral,
to
we
speak
cannot
with
hear you. But
animals?
speak with animals, okay?
Hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, so yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
No.
You can't hear us. Well, at least you answered. Woohoo.
Right now she's going like yeah, scratching her armpits.
She
Piccolo's
starts
like,
picking fleas off the monkey.
yeah. Well, the Piccolo would definitely take off. Looking for grubs.
Yeah.
Okay. I see she's chatting in there. Okay. Ask what's going. Uh, who it's going?
Who's it going? Well, I don't know what that means. I think maybe she meant how's
How's
it
it
going
going?
or
Oh, it's good. I come in with my friend and uh with in a big thing in a big wagon, very colorful, nice. Come with Big Kitty, and he come in shop to see this nice fat man. Fat man has lots of he gets he eat very messy, gets lots of stuff in his beard. It's very nice. I could eat all day.
Oh, that is excellent. And I bet he has lots of yummy bugs for you to eat too.
Oh,
But I bet the samples are better from his beard.
oh yes, but bugs in the floor. Look, see the wood? There's bugs in here.
Yes?
I eat all day, play with dolls. It's fun.
Ah, so I am glad to hear that you are having good time.
Yes, it's
Has
fun.
Matt, have you seen very scary looking man? Very thin, very cold, very blue.
Blue,
Does he come?
blue man. Hmm. No, I haven't seen
Pale,
blue man.
pale man, dressed very expensive. Shiny clothes.
Mm, nope.
Ah, your master get much, many people come in to buy his dolls?
No. Makes a man very sad. But when he's sad,
Oh.
he eats more, and then I get to eat more. So it's okay. It's fun.
Kelsey, I am glad to hear that you are having good time here. I was worried, but if something bad were to happen, you would not stay.
No. I would go back to Old Master, and we'd go somewhere else. But right now,
Awesome.
mm, I eats. I eats from his beard. He's a funny
Yes.
man.
Uh,
Do you have
it was
grubs?
good to
You have grubs in your fur? Do you have grubs?
lices.
Ooh,
You
lices.
can pick out the lice. Yes. Awesome. Kels will tell her friends that the monkey is well taken care of and loves it here.
Oh.
anything look out of place other than creepy toys in this place? Like nothing.
Well, it's all pretty creepy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean, just
Yeah.
okay.
um,
What do
so
you?
you're new here, yeah? You obviously not come around here. You moving around all place,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
Um, I if you see in travels, I was a student of great toy maker Fritz von Wirg. Um, I heard he had great invention, Clockwork Man. Um, if you see Clockwork Man, you tell me about him, huh? Uh,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
he masterpiece is, and maybe if you can deliver it to me, then I make any toy. Because business not been good.
Sure.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
Hey, you
You
might. You.
find cock man, I give you doll or monkey. I have monkey.
Um. Okay. Can you help us with a few questions? Eh,
Maybe.
What do you any you know about any shrines to murdered gods that might be around the area?
Sh- uh, Murder gods?
Yeah,
Uh,
murdered, like dead gods,
Dead
shrines to dead
gods?
gods. Yeah.
Uh, no, no, no. Looks like, looks a little uncomfortable. Have you murdered any gods?
What
No.
about have you heard of von Richten?
Oh, von Richten. Yes, yes, von Richten. Yeah, very famous monster hunter. Comes all over the place. Yeah, he's very famous.
Any idea where he might be?
Uh, hunting monsters. That's what I think.
So if you, where's the best place to hunt monsters?
If it's, you're in Barovia. They're everywhere.
Oh,
Piccolo was quite excited about the whatever of the conversation.
okay. Do you, Kelsey, wanted to see what the monkey knows anything about von Richten? He seems like he's.
oh well, it's something he said was the
Van Richten, Van
about
Richten, Van Richten, Van Richten, Van Richten, Van Richten, Van Richten.
something about him. Come here. Let me hold you. Let me make you feel safe.
Ooh, soft hands.
Yes. Extra soft furs. Was there something wrong about Van Richten? Do you
Oh
know
no,
something?
no, no, no. Van Richten, nice. He nice. He nice. He nice. He nice. He
Uh,
he take me
did he
here.
protect? Ah, Van Richten brought you here.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. He showed me Fat Man.
Mm. What did when he left you here? Did he ask you to do something?
Uh,
To watch the fat man? To protect him?
uh,
Uh,
just hugs.
I
Give
Just
Fat
thought
Man
hugs.
you.
hugs. Stay here, he said. So I stay here.
I thought you
Ah.
came with Rictavio. I can't hear what they're saying, so never mind.
Well, Rictavio said he brought him, but
I'm wondering if Rictavio is Van Richten now that he said it, and then I'm like Rictavio Van Richten.
mm,
Oh, we
mm,
should definitely talk to him.
yeah.
But we talked to him about Van Richten. He's the one that said him. All right. What about a? Would you know where an amber palace of darkness would be?
Uh, maybe, maybe Ravenloft, Castle Ravenloft. Maybe he's got. I've never been there, so. But then when you say Palace of Darkness, that's what comes to mind. I don't know if that helps.
Uh, okay.
Okay. Kells will give Piccolo a good berry from her pocket.
Woohoo! Goes over here and starts eating. Nom 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 nom. Oh, this is very good. Oh, my tummy.
Mm. You'll feel your tummy will feel so good all day.
He burps. Oh, it tastes good again.
Mm.
Hey, Blinsky, where we want to find Captain Izak, where would he be? Where does he hang out?
He at the burgomaster's house. Yeah, Baron's house. He
The
stays
Baron.
there a lot. He only gets called out when something really bad happens or during the festival.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
We should definitely
Do
talk to
you
him.
participate in the festival? Well, you
Oh.
can't. You come to the festival, but do you bring your
Yes.
toys to the
Oh,
festival?
yes, I bring toys. Look, last week I made little wolfies over there. Nice little
Yes.
wolfies. I made nice ones for people to buy, and it's fun. Yeah,
It's
it's no fun in Oblinsky.
excellent.
Right. All right. We'll look out for the Clockwork Man for you.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
if you can, it'd be nice, yeah?
Is it a full-size man or a little,
I never
like?
seen, I just heard he made the Clockwork
Mm,
Man. That's,
mm.
I can't do that. Maybe one day.
Maybe one
Maybe
day.
one day. All
Ugh,
right.
let's go. Thank you very much.
It's fun.
Yes.
All right. As you guys head out of Blinsky's house there, something horrible is flying across the sky. Let's see. There is, where is the thing? Where's the horrible, horrible thing? I made the horrible thing. No, I can't. Oh, there he is. So a night. Obviously, it's not to scale, right? There's a nightmare uh, streaking across the sky with Strahd on the back of it. And he looks like he's heading towards St. Andrew's Church. People are screaming again, yelling, pointing.
Oh boy.
Just what we need.
Well, I guess we should try and head over there, right? See what happens.
Yep.
To the church.
Trying to get to the church on time.
Yeah. We're bringing our vampire bride, Chuck.
Okay. You head there and you see the half coven of vampire spawn. They're all there, and one of them has the bones. And Strahd is on top of both. His nightmare's name is Bosfellis. Boosfellis? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I don't know.
Binky. Let's just call it Binky.
It's big. He's got his binky.
Bocephalus.
Bocephalus. Sounds great.
Bocephalus.
And Bocephalus. No, probably not that.
Hmm.
Anyway, he comes down and he looks at you and specifically at Chuck, and then with a blast of fire, he destroys the bones and says, "Charles, there is no escaping me. Nowhere will be safe. When you're ready, when you've given up all hope, come to the castle. I'll have a carriage waiting." And he gets back on his horse, does a couple of loops around to freak everyone else out, and fly towards the castle. The vampire spawn scatter. More screaming, yelling, crying.
I'm doing a little bit myself.
I feel like we're doing a really good job here. Also, I'm pretty glad. Olcay's pretty glad he's not Chuck at this point. All right.
Yeah.
Well, should we check on the Father Lucian or just?
You've had a long day.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say we should.
Back to the inn.
Yeah.
Back to the Blue Water
Yeah.
Inn. Okay.
Here, right?
Yep, that's pretty good. Good for you.
Oh, is Rictavio here?
I'm having a hard time loading it. Hold on here.
Door's been bothering me.
Come on. It's not that big of a map. Jesus. Jesus, am I gonna have to refresh or something? Maybe I'll refresh because it seems to be hung. All right, that's better. All right. You get back in there, and you don't see Rictavio, but you see the two young men that were passed out underneath the table before. They're getting a few drinks.
Walker Brothers, right? Were they?
Yeah. Fiona's sons, yes.
The also, of course, you see
Watcher Brothers.
Devani
Watcher Brothers.
there as well. Is that her name? David,
Danica.
Danica. Yep. And she's like, you're welcome back. You've survived a day of vampires, I see. Well, yes, Erwin comes down. Yes, you guys survived the. What a night it has been with those vampires. I'm sure you're scared. You can't, Danica, you can't possibly charge him another night. Danica rolls her eyes and starts pouring you some wine.
I'll have a goat's milk, please.
Yeah.
One goat's milk coming up.
You're short
One
on wine.
sauce. Yes,
Need
one sauce.
On
Need the
sauce.
happiest ale you have.
Ale we don't have. Sorry. We have wine.
Need the happiest wine you have.
Well, there's only really one, and that's the one that comes from the vine. What was it called? No, I've forgotten what the wine is. There's only one wine in this place, damn it. Oh, yes, the purple grape mash number 3.
Nice.
No, wait, they do have a few other things. Never mind. I apologize. There's also Red Dragon Crush. So the purple grape mash number 3 is the cheaper one, and the Red Dragon Crush, that's finer.
That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
Well, old guy's gonna stick with goat's milk.
Yeah,
It's
the Watcher brothers. You're right. Nikolai and Karl Watcher, the brothers. They've already getting a few glasses of wine.
Which one are they
Hey,
drinking?
how are you boys doing?
Hey, look at the kitty! Yay! Yeah, that's maybe our sister will turn into her. Oh, you think? Oh my God, could you imagine what would our sister do if she actually saw the kitty? Well, I'd say she'd lose her mind, but she's already done that.
So your sister would be an admirer of fine whiskers and an elegant tail?
Oh, she actually would. Come, have a wine. I hear you're buying.
Yes.
Yep.
Our sister, she thinks she's a cat.
Huh.
Does she meow in the morning and purr in the afternoon?
Not a lot of purring. Mother's kind of locked her in her room. Probably best, really.
What's your sister's name?
My sister's name is. Crap. One moment. It is. This is a very big town, all right? It's a very big town.
Yeah.
Sister's name. That's Nick. No. Dining room. Den. Upstairs. Hall. Stella.
Stella.
Stella. Yep.
Stella Watcher.
Stella needs to get her groove back.
Yeah. Well, that little. Excuse me, but that little bastard broke her mind. Yeah.
What little bastard?
The son of the Baron and Baroness. Our mother, not a fan of Baron Vargas Valakovich, and well, but she wanted to still try to break the peace, right? So she actually was getting our Stella to marry the Baron's miserable son, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
And they spent time together, and then she came back, just her mind completely shattered. I mean, they fought a lot. I mean, obviously they can't get married anymore, but that bastard did
Why
something
not?
to her. Well, she thinks she's a cat.
Oh,
You said, sorry, you said the son's name was Victor, right?
Victor,
Yes.
Yep. It's before she thought, does she still speak as a human or does she meow?
Well, she doesn't meow. She talks, but she thinks she's a cat.
Mm-mm.
So she enjoys hunting rats lying in sunbeams and, of course, investigating the inner workings of grandfather clocks.
Um, sure. You know, Stella doesn't really leave her room, right? I mean, it's not really safe for her to be wandering around. I mean, now that you're a cat, so you're fine. But she thinks she's a cat, which is probably not good. I mean, that's like if you thought you were not a cat.
A dog.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I would say could try and help, but it seems like everyone we try and help ends up dead.
What?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Dead, run
Hmm.
away. Worse shape than before we got there. Except for the toy guy. He seemed happier.
Yes. Did she say anything of Victor's treatment of her?
Uh, no, she can't anymore. I mean, I know that when they were courting, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I mean, they're betrothed, so there wasn't really any. Well, I know they're courting. She
Engaged.
she did spend a lot of time over at their place, and but yeah, she almost. I think she was scared of him. Yet she kept going back.
That's often the way. A man can make himself most difficult and make leaving him worse.
Yeah.
Did she ever say if he had threatened her with something?
No, she didn't really talk much about it, really. I mean,
Mm.
I guess we should have tried more. Um, yeah, we probably should have, but it's too late for that now.
Mm.
Maybe
But if
we
we
should go
see him in
talk
the
to him.
street, we're gonna kick that little snot's ass.
Mm.
What does your mother think?
Well, our mother was the one that betrothed them. I mean, she used our baby sister as a political pawn.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Why do you think we spend our time here instead
Uh,
of, home?
Yeah.
And has your mother picked out brides for the two of you?
No, thank you. There's there's enough people that, want to be your brides in this town, so we'll just keep it like that for a while. No sense settling down yet.
Mm.
All right. Hi, we've got a lot of people to talk to.
We do.
It's a big town. All right, should we rest then? Is it
Yeah,
nighttime? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you can
I
spend the
think it's
night. So it'll be day 2. You can give yourselves a
okay.
long rest, which you guys will, looking at your hit points, is probably a good idea.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I want to adjust slightly.
So should we go to the Baron's house?
Well, in the morning, when you guys come down in the inn, there's actually someone waiting for you.
Oh,
Not Strahd.
yeah.
Amazing.
Let me take a look. It
It's the
is.
dressmaker, right? He wants to measure Chuck.
Yeah. There's a man there. Do I have his description? God, why can't I find his description? Nope, he's not there. I think I'll do he introduced himself as Ernst Larnick, and he says his lady wishes to ask your assistance in a matter of great importance, and would like invite you over for dinner.
Who's your lady?
My lady Watcher.
Oh, okay.
So, if you could, he gives directions to the Watchtower House, which is over there. If you can please come for dinner, I'd like to talk a matter with you about the Burgomaster.
Sure. Should we bring something? Like a
Maybe
doll?
custom. Maybe
Burger.
custom. Okay, I think this is probably where it's best for us to leave off.
Yep.
It's getting late, and
Sounds good.
it's like kind of a big deal going to the Watcher House. Don't want you guys to be tired for that. So even though the game sessions are a little shorter than normal, like they've been 3.5 hours instead of 4, but I hope you guys are still feeling there's a lot in them.
Yeah.
So.
I'm having a very good time, Darren.
Ton of notes.
Yeah, ton of notes.
Ton of notes, a lot of things to do. Yep. Definitely not a hack and slash Dungeon the Mad Mage.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I think you're doing an excellent job, and I'm having a good time, and yeah.
Excellent. So, hey, you don't gain a level yet, but I know, right? A game session without a level? Oh no. Go back and fight some night hags. So that's where we'll end it here tonight, guys. Thanks very much. I really enjoyed this one. It was a lot to DM, but I hope you guys. It sounds like you guys are really enjoying it. So we'll see you guys next week with Strahd's groom to be as well.
Sounds good. Night.
Take care.
Night, y'all.